Hello everyone, thanks very much for going ahead and tuning in the stream. If you've literally just turned up, I apologise. We have literally had maybe 25 minutes of technical issues, and it's been an absolute nightmare for us over here on the Final Render channel, but we're ready to get started now. We are going to be building a Raider-themed club here at the Red Rocket Station, and it's going to be fantastic to go ahead and see everything going. So let me go ahead and see what people are saying. Alice Joe Potter says it's working fine now, and keep calm, man. Nothing annoys me more than things just not working when they're supposed to, or people not doing what they say they're going to do. You know, that annoys me to no end, because I've now had to take time out of this to try to fix it. But anyways, is what it is. So, in order to actually get started this Red Rocket Station, we're actually going to have to go ahead and activate this workshop, and we're going to assign a gang to go ahead and be in charge of this place. The operators or the pack. In my playthrough, the disciples have actually been eliminated as part of the main story. Oh, sorry, spoilers. So, for the purpose of this one, I think I'm going to have the operators run around, because the operators were always my favourite. You know, they were kind of like mercenaries almost. And here they are now. Hello, my lovely little operators. Let's go ahead and take a look at your ugly faces.
Hi. Don't think we've met yet.
Why is it that these, like, trained killers and stuff, for some reason, are like, oh, hey, nice to see you, man. You're alright and stuff. No one's ever like, don't really care for you, mate. It's like, okay, I'll do as you told me to. Just pay me some money. Yeah, see, people are just being nice and friendly. It's like, what? Anything really wrong with these guys? Anything wrong with these guys? Alright, so let's go ahead and read some of the chat right here. I'm noticing that the actual chat box isn't appearing on screen. There it is now, okay. Alright, so what else are people saying there? Victor Brasnov says the operators. Yep, that's fantastic. I like the operators myself. The I Dancing Doggo says the pack is my favourite. I do like the pack, because, you know, they're kind of wacky and kind of fun as well, you know. But the operators, I think they're just cool. You know, they're just cool. You know, they're almost like mercenaries in a way, except, you know, they're too busy doing crime and stuff like that rather than everything. How can I say it? They're more planned in a way. That's probably the best way to describe it. Later Four says, hello Render, it's okay and yippee to be building at Nuka World. I know, right? I haven't built Nuka World since Nuka World came out. So it's good to go ahead and do that. Ex-Joker Skull X is here. Oh, Lois! Saying the pack is my favourite. Again, you know, the pack I really like. I don't think anybody likes the Disciples the most, do they? Because they're just a bit generic, aren't they? Alright, so now we've activated those, we can go ahead and start building. Now, originally this stream was titled like Vanilla Only, but now it's not Vanilla Only, because I've not only got Place Everywhere installed, but I've also got Scrap installed, so I can go ahead and get rid of a lot of the trash and stuff like that. Because I've just got to make sure I don't accidentally delete the Red Rocket building, because that is possible. So what I'm going to be doing to start off with, I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of the trash and a lot of the rubbish and stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and get rid of all this stuff and things. Things like this concrete and stuff we'll keep for now, because I don't want to necessarily get rid of that. But things like a lot of the kind of broken bits of rubble and stuff and bits of debris and stuff we are going to get rid of. So we can go ahead and remove that. Mr. Says, hi Final, I'm your new channel. What? I don't think I understand what you mean there, buddy. You mean I've made a new channel without me knowing? It's like a magic trick, isn't it? Alright, so let's go ahead and grab some of these. But one thing I have decided to still do is I'm still going to be only working with vanilla assets. So, oh, and DLC assets and stuff, of course. But, no actual modded assets. No external assets. So, in theory, you can do everything here on, say, the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One without any mods installed. You might struggle to get things done because, obviously, the Place Everywhere and stuff like that. But, in theory, there are ways, like the carpet glitches and stuff, to do everything we're going to be doing. We're just going to be doing it a bit quicker here. Okay, so go ahead and clear out all the scrap. Normally, I would just go ahead and use the scrap all command, but I don't necessarily want to do that because since I've got the scrap mod installed, I'm worried if I do that, then I might actually go ahead and delete everything, including the building. You know what, actually? I don't want to delete all the scrap, do I? Because can you move stuff? Yeah, you can just move stuff. You can just move stuff. So basically, if I go ahead and delete all the scrap, I won't have any scrap later because I don't have any assets to use scrap. I can't place this down in the settlement mode, can I? Okay, so let's leave some scrap. Otherwise, we won't be able to use it later. You know, a lot of the clutter and stuff. But things like refrigerators and tire walls and stuff, we can get rid of because we can actually go ahead and place those, can't we? Except for like little chairs and stuff. We'll go ahead and move them to the side. I've got a feeling it's going to be a real pleasure going ahead and doing this on the console, you know? Well, it's not even on console, is it? I'm just using a controller. But it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. Alright, so now I've got rid of some of the scrap and stuff. Let's talk about what we actually need. Well, it's going to be kind of a raider theme, isn't it? So how about we go ahead and see if we can get some kind of... Oh, man. Are you saying the stream? Okay, just go ahead and quickly reactivate the stream there because some people were saying it was down. So I just went ahead and quickly reset it. Hopefully everything is working now. If this keeps breaking, then I'm just cancelling the stream. Seriously. But I obviously don't want to do that. Alright, so the red rocket here, we need some kind of big old gate, don't we? We need some kind of big old gate to kind of make it look like the kind of raider themed club that we are going to be going for. So let's go ahead and see what we have got. We're going to be going ahead and making our own gate, aren't we? So we could probably go ahead and make it out of scrap or scaffolding, I thought. Scaffolding is obviously very cool because we can go ahead and maybe integrate some of the stuff from the arena stuff as well. Things like that are a little bit too big, aren't they? But I do want to be able to have roof access to this place as well. So I could go ahead and use one of these prefab ones. Then again, that's not really ideal either because unfortunately we've got to glitch them down so much it will cause a bit of a problem. So best way to go ahead and build this gate. Let's go ahead and boxcars might be quite cool actually. Go ahead and use the boxcars to do it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and have these boxcars here. Go ahead and put these up to kind of act like security fences or something in a way, you know. We'll go ahead and maybe have ones like this. And have the ones with the kind of doors as well. Now I'm thinking about it actually. That's a bit obtrusive, isn't it? That's a bit obtrusive. You know, it's kind of blocking the entire build. Let's go with... Let's go ahead and go with the kind of junk fence walls and stuff like that maybe. Now... Something that you guys may not realize about me whenever I do these kind of builds in the settlement mode, I just make them up as I go along. You know, I don't necessarily plan them out or anything. I literally just make them up as I go along. So, it may take some kind of troubleshooting and stuff like that, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and put a big old gate right there and get this gate open. Which side does it open? It opens that way. Okay, that's cool. We do have quite a lot of space with this settlement, actually, don't we? Let's go ahead and move it out a bit. Move it out a bit so we can have a little bit of room. I'm going to move that car, then. Put that down there just a little bit. And it is slightly hovering, isn't it? It is slightly hovering. So how about we go ahead and use the console command here to just lower it slightly like that. Lower it slightly like that. Okay, so Laura Elsha says, woohoo, that did the trick. Stream is back for me. Fantastic, fantastic stuff. Glad to know that hopefully all the technical issues are going to be gone now. I really hope so. Oh, I don't have snappable junk fences turned on, do I? I really don't. Well, at least I've still got place everywhere, so I can just place them next to each other, I suppose. Snappable junk fences is such an important mod, in my honest opinion. Right, let's go ahead and maybe just place them down like this. You know, place them down like this. There's a little bit of a gap, but I can kind of cope with it, I suppose. And an important thing to do with the junk fences, and this really is important, go ahead and break them up a little bit. Don't just use the same fence again and again, you know. Go ahead and use different kinds of fences. That way it kind of breaks up the monotony and makes it look a little bit nicer, you know. There we go. So, kind of okay. Can move it just a little bit, just like this. Alright, so obviously as you guys know, we keep these streams entirely ad-free. Like a couple of people have been saying that they haven't been getting ads, so therefore, if you have seen an ad, it's probably something on your computer, not me, because I actually showed that Google had demonetized the stream earlier. So, in order to go ahead and keep these ad-free, we have the donations open. We have the Super Chat open on YouTube. We have the Patreon open. We also have the YouTube sponsorship program open. And of course, we have the Patreon open. The Patreon is actually maybe $18, maybe $15 away from being $100 a month. So you can go ahead and support the channel that way as well. And if you want to go ahead and do that, you know, you get your message flashed up on screen, and you can obviously get your name appearing on the top right of the screen as well. So it would be really great to go ahead and see your names and your contributions. Go ahead and keep these things be ad-free. And obviously, doing little builds like this, it's great fun. But to go ahead and see you guys going ahead and joining in as well would be absolutely fantastic. So, if you want to go ahead and donate in, please do so. It really does help the channel as well. So, we've got these little fences right here. What I want to do with these fences is have them quite low down. Quite low down. have them kind of low down so we can kind of make little walkways almost. And I know what some of you may be saying. Final render, you handsome, charismatic Superman. Why on earth are you just going ahead and placing things down with a script or console commands rather than going ahead and using the assets inside Place Everywhere? It's simply because that's the way I learned how to do it. You know, that's the way I learned how to do it. So therefore, I've always done it this way, to go ahead and make things get higher and lower. You know what I mean? So I've always gone ahead and done that to kind of keep it simple for myself, you know, so I don't have to learn multiple ways. Alright. So now what I want to do, now I've got these junk fences in place, is go ahead and grab like some of these scaffolding frames. Oh, not that. Just go ahead and grab some of these scaffolding frames, get them fairly close to the actual wall. Just like that. And then we can go ahead and place these blocks on top. And now, as you can see, we're starting to build like little ramparts. Almost like a little fortress, you know what I'm saying? It's not too high, but it's kind of like waist height. So, you know, you've got plenty of room to go ahead and make cover for yourself. You know, you can duck down and use it as a firing post. Maybe go ahead and raise, or maybe even, yeah, raise this wall up just a little bit. There we go. And we can go ahead and do this for the rest of them as well. And I like doing it this way, because doing it this way means that you can actually go ahead and be a bit more clever than, say, using the regular kind of defense walls, you know? Because you've got the kind of regular defense wall things, but there's only like one variant, isn't there? There's only like one variant you can use, whereas building it yourself like this will actually get you multiple ways. Having some trouble going ahead and lining this up, so let's just go ahead and snap it to that. And then use the old commands to go ahead and put it where I want. There we go, just like that. And we can go ahead and put up the panels there so people can walk on them. And it also means we can go ahead and get like varieties of stairs and ramps and stuff like that to go ahead and climb up, you know? So let's say they have got some ramps going up just there, and maybe also some stairs. You know, just because maybe they had to find different ways to go ahead and doing it. I don't really need the rails, you know? They don't need rails. They're raiders, aren't they? They don't need rails. So yeah, we got like some stairs and we got some little ramps right there. Very quick and easy way to go ahead and make your own kind of defensive walls like that. Yeah, and not only that, but they're completely unique, you know? They're completely unique. So we can go ahead and kind of do the same for the other side as well. Let's go ahead and get the entire structures done around the entire place, you know? Go ahead and get the entire thing done. Now, as I said, you know, this thing... Oh, game froze for a second there. So, as I've said, you know, the plan is to get this done in 2 hours. But no promises that I will, you know. If it isn't done in 2 hours, then, you know, we'll just kind of carry on before, you know. We'll just kind of act as if this wasn't a challenge, basically. And it might actually be easier just to go ahead and use these individual ones rather than going ahead and using the double ones. Just so we don't have to go ahead and duplicate them all the time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Alrighty. So, let's see. More junk fences then. More junk fences. Alright, so who's going to be our first donator tonight then? Who's going to be our first? You know, recently we've actually been having some donation wars going on, which has been pretty exciting. But I obviously don't expect that every time. But who's going to be our first donator? We obviously do these streams ad-free. So therefore, I would love to go ahead and keep these streams going for you. So how about we go ahead and see if we can get our very first donation in, and we can go ahead and cheer your name in the chat and get as many people watching as possible. Right now, we've got 61 people watching right now, which is pretty nice, actually. It proves that people do get a bit bored of the Creature Kit stuff occasionally. And, of course, obviously, we do still have the Patreon open, of course. Let's go ahead and get their name scrolling right there. As I said, very nearly got $100 worth a month on the Patreon right there. So it'd be cool to go ahead and see someone go ahead and push that over 100. You know what I'm saying? And I can never find the junk fences. It's just in regular fence, isn't it? There we go. So, how far do I want this fence to go? I would like the fence to kind of go all the way to the top right there, wouldn't I? So let's go ahead and see if we can line this up just kind of temporarily. So I know how high this needs to go. You know what I'm saying? Well, not so much the height, but also the kind of width of it, so to speak. Yeah, so go and move that there. There we go. So that's the kind of width we need to go. And now we can build off from this way, can't we? That way we've got it all lined up. And in theory, as long as we keep it straight, then everything will be great. So how's everyone's day been? What's everyone been up to today? Let's go ahead and read some of the chat. Super Saiyan 4 Ash says, final render. I have a challenge for another video you can do, but choose which settlement. But the only thing is that you can only use wood structures, and they can only be from vanilla. That's an interesting challenge, you know, just go ahead and have no metal assets and stuff. To tell you the truth, I prefer the wood assets. You tend to get more stuff. Unfortunately, though, the wood assets do tend to look a bit boring after a while. Those are the same fences, aren't they? But yeah, that's an interesting challenge. Go ahead and use no metal and things. Interesting, interesting. Never actually tried doing a challenge like that. I've always just kind of gone ahead and maybe just say vanilla, not vanilla kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And Wolfmaster99230 says, hey Render, could you make my day and read this out? Hello, and I'm Render and welcome to the stream. Thank you. I'll do that again with a bit more panache. Hello, I'm Render and welcome to the stream. Thank you. Are you going to soundboard that and use that in your own stream? I bet that's what you're doing, son. Okay, should be able to go ahead and grab a corner asset here now as well. And I grab one of the corner pieces there. Yeah, this is working well. This is working well. So what else are people saying? Later the Thought says, my day has been good. Just building at the red rocket near Sanctuary Hills. That's cool, that's cool. We're building at this red rocket. More red rockets than you can shake a, I don't know, a red rocket scientist at? I don't know. Is it me or does red rocket sound rude? I think so. I think so. Alright. Almost got these fully lined up now. We could go ahead and put like another gate or something, couldn't we? Do we want another gate? I'm tempted to just have the gate there rather than there, you know? Oh, and then again, this is like the kind of the main road, isn't it? Yeah, we'll leave the gate there. We'll leave the gate there. And we'll go ahead and just finish off with the rest of the fences here. And then once we've got the fences in, we'll have to lower them down a tad. And start making our actual rampant walls, you know what I mean? Right, so how about we just go ahead and quickly finish this. And then we'll go ahead and check our Twitter, of course. We need to go ahead and see if there are any selfies in there. Not exactly lined up there, but that's okay. Kind of makes it look a little bit junky, a little bit loose, a little bit rock and roll, doesn't it? Okay, so let's go ahead and check our Twitter then. I actually did close the Twitter accidentally, so let's go ahead and see what is up. Let's go. Boom. Okay, so FireZ Crafter says, Dave, I'm going to go steal Fire Fallout Zed's yogurt. Me. You know I'm watching the chat, right? Dave. Come and join the team as well. Nuka-Cola style. Thanks very much for sending that in, buddy. Dave is obviously... Dave! Are you going ahead and helping him out on the stream there? He says yes. Thank you very much for going ahead and sending that in. Okay, Michelle Flamingo says the Nuka-Cola song needs to be banned. Well, that's an unusual thing. What's wrong with the Nuka-Cola song? I don't know. And Creeper Lima says, I'm watching the first video while watching the live stream. Well, my golly gosh. You're watching 2 videos at once. That's incredible. And Joe Potter says, watch it. It's great. Is that like Frosty's the Tiger? You know, they're great. Was that Frosty the Tiger? You know, the cereal? I think so. I think so. And we've also got FireZ Crafter again. It says, join the community and help Final Render build a raider base Nuka-Cola style. Come spread the radiation. Ugh. Oh, thank you very much, buddy. Thank you very much for sending that in. And of course, you can go ahead and send in your selfies and your messages if you enjoyed the live stream to final_render. Repeat, that is final_render on Twitter. And we can go ahead and get those in. Okay, still no donations so far, yep. Like, obviously last stream we only got $4 worth of donations, and this stream has actually been demonetized, therefore I'm not getting any revenue for doing this, which is obviously not sustainable. So therefore, please go ahead and donate in if you want to go ahead and see your name pop up on the stream. That would be absolutely fantastic to go ahead and see who our very first donator would be. It would be absolutely fantastic. You can go ahead and do it via the Super Chat, via the Patreon. You can go ahead and support via the YouTube sponsorship program if you want to. And we can get as many people enjoying the live stream content as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because, unfortunately, it's just a fact of life that if we don't get the money to do these, then we're not going to be able to do these. So, go ahead and send in your donations if you can. Thank you very much. Okay. Laura Elcher says, Tony the Tiger, Frosted Flakes. Yes, that is the dude. That is totally the dude. They're saying they're great. Right. Going to put up some more ramps right here. Go ahead and get these looking good. Same for the stairs, you know, same for the stairs. We want the kind of longer stairs, don't we? These ones. Do we want those ones? Maybe, maybe. We need a decent length to these stairs, otherwise they're just going to look a bit weird, aren't they? Or maybe we don't even need ramps along every single section. There might be some truth to that, actually. We might not need them for every single section. Let's go ahead and intersect these a little bit. Go ahead and intersect them a little bit. So now, is that causing a problem on the outside? Is it causing a problem on the outside? A little bit, yeah. Let's go ahead and adjust this fence just a tad. Go ahead and do that. And now we'll go ahead and maybe... but now it's broken there, isn't it? Put that there. Just like that. It's got the rubber tires, isn't it? So that's still secure. That still blocked everything up. That still blocked everything up perfectly. And now, ramp, rampity, rampity, ramp. Let's go ahead and get the ramps in there. And the old stairs. So yeah, really nice way to go ahead and build your ramparts like this. But as we go along, of course, we're going to have to go ahead and lower them down. Lower them down so that it looks neat and tidy, so to speak. Obviously, going ahead and lowering them down doesn't take long when you've got the script to go ahead and do it. But obviously, if you're on PC, you can go ahead and use the regular place everywhere commands to do it. But I've literally just got like a console script open. And what have we got there? Sean Roberts has donated $3.33 through the super chat and says, "Hi, that's I paid simply just to say hi." Oh, Sean, thanks very much. Everyone in the chat has got a chant. Sean, 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 Sean. Everyone go ahead and chant Sean Rogers in the chat for going ahead and donating $3.33 via the super chat. Thanks very much for going ahead and doing that, Sean Roberts. That is fantastic. Thanks very much for doing that, buddy. You are our first donator of the stream. Who else is going to go ahead and join Sean Roberts on the top board right there? You know, recently, we've just had like the same 2 or 3 people just fill the board every single time. Are we going to have some new people enter the board today? That's what I want to see. I want to see some new names on the board. Got to get some new fresh blood supporting Final Render. Thank you very much for doing that, buddy. That is very, very generous of you. Because as I said, you know, last stream, we only got $4 during the entire stream. And that's not enough to sustain it. So thanks very much, Sean Rogers. Very, very kind of you to go ahead and do that. Who else is going to go ahead and join Sean Rogers up on that board? So now that that's been lowered a little bit, let's go ahead and add some more of the scaffolding in place. We could go ahead and kind of layer them like this a little bit. Maybe we just go ahead and push them forward a little bit this way. There we go. That's a bit neater, isn't it? And also rotate them a little bit like that at angles. You know, put them at angles, actually. It's a bit longer to do, but it's a bit more believable. Oh, almost got it. There we go, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Go ahead and don't have everything perfectly straight, you know. Go ahead and make them go at angles and stuff like that. Makes it look a little bit messier. Just a wee bit messier like me, innit? Because the messier it is, the more natural it looks in the kind of Fallout scrappy world, you know. Scrappy dappy doo. One thing we could do, we could have like some high fences and have like little ramps going up. That's not a bad idea, actually. Tempted to go ahead and do that on the corners, maybe. So we can have like extra security on the top corners, you know. That would be really nice, actually, now I'm thinking about it. We'll definitely do that, actually. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. What are the people saying then? Monsieur Flamingo says, can you sing / butcher your national anthem? No, I can't. Because you're not allowed to sing the national anthem if you intend to butcher it. So no. There we go. What are the people saying then? Fallout 5Z says, kind of had to go back in time on the stream. Oh, did you? Oh, I certainly hope not. That's a bit weird there. Maybe that was a kind of lag thing or something. I'm not too sure. But anyways, as long as you're enjoying the stream, either way, then everything will be fantastic. I'm going to have to go ahead and kind of remove all of the stuff from the start of the stream when it wasn't working properly, aren't I? I'm going to have to do that using the YouTube editor, which is kind of fiddly to use sometimes, but oh well, it is what it is. Alright. Oh, nearly dropped the peasant stick there. Just a little bit of a problem there with it kind of snapping the wrong way, so let's go ahead and move it that way. So you see why I kind of use these button presses to go ahead and do it. The script kind of engine I've got means you've got to hold F12 and then tap like WASD to move things along. And it works out really nicely for me. But maybe not for everyone, you know, some people might struggle with it. But it is what it is. Because obviously the place everywhere has got functions to go ahead and just use the numpad. But I've actually got numpad functionality for other stuff on the stream, aren't I? And it's raining. Okay. And it's foggy. Okay, I ain't having it being foggy. I ain't having this. Let's go ahead and clear up the weather right there. There we go. We'll go ahead and set the time as well. Set game hour to 11. And go ahead and do that right there. Boom. There we go. And now it is that time. Ah, it's looking much nicer now. Much nicer now. So now let's go ahead and add just a little bit more here so we can go ahead and make the tower. And Marcus Rose has donated £2 through Super Chat and says, "You demand. How about a corpse porn butcher shop?" Corpse porn butcher shop. So, you mean when people go and sell human meat? That's a very morbid but interesting idea. How about that? How about like a little butcher shop where you can go ahead and buy some human meat? I don't know, it's interesting, that's for sure. But everyone, in the chat, Marcus! 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 Everyone go ahead and chat Marcus Rose in the chat for going ahead and donating £2 via the Super Chat. Thanks very much for going ahead and doing that, buddy. If you go ahead and donate, then of course, everyone will cheer your name, and we definitely need to go ahead and get everybody doing that. It's part of the Final Render community, people. You got to go ahead and be welcoming to everyone. And that's one of the things we do. We cheer people's names who donate. Alright, so I just put a big thing there, didn't I? Does that really work? Not quite, no. Let's go ahead and fill up this one right here. And I do like the idea of having like a big tower right on the corner piece. So how about we go ahead and maybe grab a taller scaffold right there. Is it all inside the fence? Yes, it is. It is all inside the fence. And I believe you can stack these, right? Yes, you can. Okay, we can stack these. Great. So now we need to kind of think about how we're going to get up there. Let's go ahead and see how long the stairs and stuff can be. We could go ahead and do it that way. That might be a good way to go ahead and do it. Going to put those stairs going down. And they go all the way down to there. What's the best way to do this? We could just kind of jerry-rig it somehow. You know, like have some stairs there, have a flat piece there. And kind of build our own little corners, you know? Go ahead and build our own little corners. So we can get this looking okay. Maybe now we've done that, we can go ahead and have some stairs going in. Stairs or ramp? Ramps would be better, because ramps are quicker for running up. They take more, you know, true fact this, ramps are quicker to run up, but they take more energy. So in a defense scenario, you would want to have ramps rather than stairs. But obviously stairs as well, you can fall downstairs. Whereas a ramp, you know, you're just going to roll. What about, can I connect it up to that then? Maybe if I just go ahead and move this slightly to this. Maybe even use just like a rectangular piece rather than a square piece. Let's try grabbing a rectangular piece here. And connect it onto that, like that. And come the upsy, and see if we can go ahead and connect another little ramp to the side then. Right, we just need a small one, don't we? Just like that could work. That could work, okay. Let's go ahead and lower this down a tad. Just like that. And I intend to actually cover up the underside of these as well. Okay, that's a little too low. So let's go ahead and raise it up just like that. So now how's that? Tiny little gap, unfortunately. Tiny little gap. Let's go ahead and put like another little rectangular piece right underneath it. Lady Freedom says, why not wrap the stairs around the tower? That's an idea, actually. That's a much better idea, yeah. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. Thanks very much for saying that, Lady Freedom. Was that who said it? Lady Freedom said that. Yeah, let's do that. That's a much nicer idea. Makes it look a bit neater, a bit more symmetrical. Let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. You know, you got to go ahead. You got to double up on your go-aheads, haven't you? All right, so put that there. And now I believe we can just add stairs directly to the side of it, can't we? If not, we might have to cheat it a little bit. We've even got the pre-built ones. I don't really want to use the pre-built ones, though, because, you know, it's not cheating. It's not cheating at all. But it's nice to go ahead and make it yourself, you know, because then it's truly yours then, you know? So if I go ahead and maybe line it up. Probably want it like there, don't we, on the midsection. Because if we have it on the midsection, then we're able to go ahead and have a little corner piece, aren't we? Go ahead and scroll that up to there. And snap the stairs onto it. There we go. So now the stairs are definitely snapped on. If we now go ahead and maybe... Do we not have shorter stairs? If we've got any shorter stairs... I don't know if we do. I don't know if we do. Anyways, let's just roll with it for now. Let's just roll with it for now. Just go ahead and grab like a rectangular piece there. Ooh. Almost, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's go ahead and look up and see what's up. Let's go ahead and see what's up. So placing the stairs there actually glitches them in through there naturally. You know what, actually? I'm going to use a prefab one, actually. I'm going to use a prefab one just because it might actually be a bit quicker and easier. If I can find a way to get it to work a bit quicker and easier, then we'll go ahead and do it that way. But if not, we'll just go with this prefab one for now. Again, you know, we might change it. We might change it later. But that's just a quick and easy way to do it. What's the other one like? It's exactly the same, isn't it? It's exactly the same. Okay. Let's see then. How about we have like another big old square piece attached to there. And go ahead and bring it out to the side. Yeah, just like that. Right, bring it across just like that. So that should be fairly well lined up now. That should be fairly well lined up. How's it looking? It's a little bit too far. Let's go ahead and pop it a bit this way. Maybe make this like a -1. Yep, that seems to be good. What about on the old y-axis? Need to go ahead and have a +1 on the y, don't we? There we go. That's good. And now, obviously, doing things with the console commands does cause a bit of a problem. With this, as you can see, it's kind of glitching. So the way to fix that is just to basically go ahead and quick load it. Let's go ahead and do that there. So while this is quick loading, let's go ahead and read some more of the chat. Let's go ahead and read some more of the chat. Okay, so go ahead and see what people are saying then. RogueAgent98 says, play the USSR national anthem. Why? That's just weird. Okay, Larry Durrell says, ever since I got a new computer, I never cared to do it. Set to Creeper Limo. Saying, do you play Roblox? Nah. Not really my thing. Not really my thing. Froze a little bit for a second there. So yeah, now we've got a little bit of a tower right there, which is nice. So people can kind of run up here to go ahead and act as like a little scout, so to speak. Like, they're obviously not safe from gunfire up here, so we need to do something about that, don't we? We need to go ahead and maybe put like some little wooden struts and stuff down here. Kind of replace the fences. What about the concrete ones? Are there any kind of concrete half walls, or are they only just full walls? Can we go ahead and just use concrete walls? No, it's all too narrow, isn't it? It's all too narrow. Is there anything in the miscellaneous? No, it's just the rails there. So now let's go ahead and see if we have got just metal half walls. I don't remember if there's any metal half walls in there. I don't remember if there's any metal half walls. Let's go ahead and see. I don't think there is metal half walls. Okay, we'll just have to use the old wooden ones, won't we? Got wire fences. I don't want wire ones. It'll be under miscellaneous, maybe. I know the thing I'm looking for. Just kind of a small little wooden fence wall. Might be a miscellaneous here, actually. Here we go. This is what I'm after. Just these like little pieces. We can go ahead and use these. Because whilst it's true, wood isn't bulletproof either, it at least gives you a place to hide from someone who may be trying to shoot you, you know? Gives you a little bit of defense. And a little bit of defense is better than no defense, isn't it? Go ahead and line that up there. There we go. So we got that there. You see, this is something I really like about the creation kit. Doing something like this is much, much easier in the creation kit. But obviously, you guys at home can't go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and load that down. Mr. Says, Final, would you shout me out? I've been having a bad day. Would you make my day? Should I shout out Mr. Nah. No one pay attention to Mr. I don't know who Mr. Whom is, and I'll never say Mr. ever. No problem, buddy. There you go. There you go. There's your name being read out on stream. Lady Freedom says, by use of console commands, you can small scale a guard post at any point. It's almost... You can... What do you mean? You can small scale a guard post to the point where there's nothing there, and then use a rug to place it in at the top of the tower. It becomes a guard post. That is true, actually. But aren't there rubber mats and stuff to make guard posts? Aren't they already there? Or are they modded assets? I don't remember if they're modded in, or you can just go ahead and get like little rugs to go ahead and be guard posts. It's a little too big. Let's go ahead and set scale to 0.9. It's probably all it needs to be. There you go. See, I can still build stuff in settlement mode. I still can do it. Yeah, I think I understand what you mean with the guard post thing. Let's give it a go. Yeah, so there's no little rubber mats and stuff, are there? But if we can go ahead... Not even in the vault stuff. Do they even have the vault stuff unlocked? No, maybe not. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this guard post then. We'll do as I say. I don't know if there is a limit to how small you can make them. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. I can't actually just go ahead and place this here, unfortunately, because it's a little too wide. Let's go ahead and say set scale. It needs to be one word. Set scale. You'll probably learn loads of console commands by watching this to 0.1. Oh, there it is. It's over there. What's it doing over there? Oh, look at it. It's a tiny little guard post. Oh, how cute is that? How cute is that? Let's go ahead and lower it a little bit. Let's go ahead and lower it down. And maybe make it a little bit smaller. Set scale to 0.001. Is that enough? Oh, it's tiny. Look at the tiny little guard post. Welcome to my guard post. Hop, hop. Try not to trip over. I don't know why he's German. But hey, there you go. Now we've got a tiny little guard post. And in theory, the scripting should still work for that. Not a bad little idea, that. Not a bad little idea. That's a kind of way to do it without including mods, you know. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Not bad. I like it. I like it. So we can do that there. And we need to go ahead and add some more of the little wooden pieces, don't we? To go ahead and protect them. So it was under the wooden miscellaneous, wasn't it? Wooden miscellaneous. So yeah, who's going to be our next donator then? So far, we have had Sean Roberts and Marcus Rose donating, so that they can go ahead and support the channel in their own little way, which is fantastic. It really does help keep the channel going, you guys going ahead and donating in. But we obviously can't do the streams if people don't donate in. So if you guys want to go ahead and donate in, please do so. We have the Super Chat open. We have the Patreon open, which is only like $18 away from being $100 per month. How about we get that to $100 per month today, people? Can we go ahead and do that? Can you guys go ahead and do that? Or at least one of you? How about we go ahead and do that? And not only that, but we also have the YouTube sponsorship program open. So you can go ahead and contribute that way as well, should you want to. And it really does help a lot because here's the thing with ad revenue, okay? Even if you get it, which I won't with this live stream, by the way, because it's already been demonetized, then you might only get, I don't know, 30 cents for 1,000 people watching, something like that. And we obviously don't have 1,000 people watching. So donations are the way to go with this. And if we can go ahead and get as many people going in and sending in donations as possible, then that'll be fantastic. Like, we do have very regular viewers, of course. We've got people like Just Fuller, who is always on the board. We've got people like Late to the Fallout, who's always donating in. And there's Just Fuller again with a $10 donation, who says, real quick, while I can, final, here's the love for the day. Shout out to Otto Bear, Late to the Fallout, Joe Potter, and Flamingo. Everyone in the chat, Fuller, 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 Fuller. Everyone go ahead and chat Just Fuller in the chat for going ahead and donated $10 via the super chat. That is absolutely awesome. Thanks for doing that, Just Fuller. That is absolutely awesome. We now got 4 unique names on the board. Thanks for doing that, Just Fuller. I'm pretty certain that you're very nearly the top super chat donator. I might have to go ahead and check how far you are off. Because as you can see on the names underneath the chat, Peter Olsen currently has the biggest amount of super chat donations. And Brothers United has the biggest amounts of PayPal donations. But you are actually catching up pretty darn quick. So thanks very much for going ahead and doing that, Just Fuller. Very regular viewer there. Very dedicated fan right there. Thanks very much for sending that in. That is absolutely superb, buddy. Absolutely superb. Who else wants to go ahead and join those 4 people on the board? How many people are going to go ahead and help see this stream another day? I really like putting this wood thing here, you know. I think that's a nice little touch, you know. There we go. And now I just need a little bit on the top. Let's go ahead and TCL my way up here. Lots of console commands, by the way, with building the settlement mode. I don't think people realize just how many console commands you use. to go ahead and do everything up here. Alright. Right, so we've almost got that. Let's go ahead and grab a different variance there. Again, you know, it's just mostly to hide the person who's up here, not necessarily give them any kind of real cover. Because obviously wood isn't going to do it. Wood isn't going to do it. There we go. So we've got a little tower here. Superb. That's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like from down below. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I really don't like the way it's kind of poking out to the side, though. Oh, we've got another notification there. What do we got? Sean Roberts has donated another $1.41 through Super Chat and didn't even say a message. Sean! 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 Everyone go ahead and chat Sean Roberts in the chat for going ahead and donating $1.41 via the Super Chat. That is absolutely awesome. Thanks very much for going ahead and doing that, Sean. Again, that is awesome. You know, that's the second time we donated in today, just in case you didn't notice. Thanks very much for doing that, buddy. That is really, really kind of you. Really kind of you. You know, see, the more people who do that, the more I am happy knowing that you guys have got my back, you know? Because it should anything bad happen, such as, oh, I don't know, a YouTube ad apocalypse, what a weird thing that would be, then it really helps to know that you guys, the viewers, have got my back. You know, you guys are willing to go ahead and help me out to keep these things going. Because I love doing this stuff for you. I really, really do. It's fantastic. And, you know, what else am I going to do? Just go ahead and stream on Twitch or something? No, YouTube is where it's at. I can't start again or something on Twitch. So I stream here on YouTube. And it's the way to go. Right. So now that that's done, we need to go ahead and carry on building the scaffolding things, don't we? Let's go ahead and finish off this section here. We'll probably go ahead and build a little bit more of the scaffolding. And then we'll go ahead and put some more of the walls up, you know? Because obviously, what time is it right now? What time is it right now? Obviously, we've been streaming for an hour now. And we're only meant to be streaming for 2 hours. So, well, because of all the technical issues and stuff like that, I suppose we haven't actually been streaming for 2 hours, have we? We've been streaming for, like, 20 minutes, technically speaking. So, I don't mind going ahead and streaming for a little bit longer today, seeing as it's been a bit of an issue so far. Because, like, some people go ahead and send me private messages and stuff saying that they're waiting for the stream to start and stuff and hoping that there's a stream later. And a lot of the times there is. Obviously, we stream once every 2 days. Sticky keys! You get out of here, sticky keys. You go away. No one wants your sticky keys. Does anyone want sticky keys? I don't even know what sticky keys is used for. All I know is that it interrupts me all the friggin' time. Sticky keys. Coming in again. Beep! Making me panic. Making me panic at the disco. I try being maybe haven't you people ever heard of? Brilliant album, that, actually. The first Panic at the Disco album. Brilliant album. It's one of those, there's not many albums I can just listen to, you know. Normally I like listening to singles. But the thing is, singles is not always the same as an album, you know. When you got a really good album, it's fantastic. But I can't always listen to albums. But singles, I really like. But that one album in particular, very good album. Oh, what else are people saying? I just saw something interesting about Twitch right there that some people were saying right there. Skitty Doo says, please just incorporate a bus into your build. I am begging you. Okay, we could probably do that. We could probably build a part of the wall using a bus, can't we? Oh, there we go. Rescale Essence. Real Scale Essence? Real KL Essence says, I prefer Twitch streaming because YouTube seems unfair to the creators. Well, I don't know, actually. It depends what you mean by unfair to the creators. Obviously, there are things like the adpocalypse and stuff like that. But in a way, I don't know what to say because Twitch is open to the same thing. It just hasn't happened yet, you know? Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't because Twitch obviously has things like Twitch Prime. So that they actually do have a way to keep people afloat should the worst happen, you know? And YouTube technically has YouTube Red. But not many people have YouTube Red. They don't even have YouTube Red in the UK. I can't buy it. And I'd happily spend, like, what was it, $5 a month to go ahead and get ad-free videos on YouTube. But I just can't get it. So, I don't know what YouTube's idea with that is then. You know, you want to go ahead and stop people using ad blocker, but you don't make it available for everyone. You know what I'm saying? It's freaking annoying. But, yeah, I understand why certain people like Twitch. And obviously, these streams actually are put onto Twitch as well. They are restreamed to Twitch. So, everything should be going ahead and going perfectly. Okay, so what else can we say? Let's see what else people are saying. Michelle Flamingo says, catchy song. Do you ever feel the need... Do you feel left out, need some flavor? Preston Garvey comes in with a settlement needing help. What an unusual thing to say. Larry Dorrell says, bye everyone. Will take my place while I'm gone. So don't be too mean to Are you watching the stream on 2 different accounts? Please don't do that, buddy. You know, please only subscribe to the channel with 1 account. I don't want to have duplicate subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Because that actually is very harmful to the channel, having duplicate subscribers on the channel. So if that is the case, please don't do that. If you're migrating to a new channel, obviously that's fine. But please don't have multiple channels subscribed. That really hurts YouTubers. I don't think people realize that, but it really does. Alright, let's go ahead and snap this to there. Is that going to have him do that? Ooh, we had it for a second there. There we go. See, the snapping functions is always a bit of a problem for me, because I always have the 45-degree angle snap. So it can make it a little bit difficult to go ahead and get that to snap sometimes. But it always turns out for the better in the end, having the 45-degree snap. Alright, so we've got that done there. Let's go ahead and do the thing with the bus now. Let's do the thing with the bus. Let's go ahead and have, like, buses and stuff around the back to do the rest of it. Because it's just a cool way to do it, you know? Because you can still argue buses have got the windows and stuff, so you can still fire out from these, can't you? In fact, it's probably safer because it's made of metal, you know? So let's go ahead and have this bus about there. Yeah, that works. Then we'll have junk fences go the rest of the way. What about the other ones then? We've got 2 kinds, haven't we? We've got the yellow ones. Are they exactly the same? Oh no, one's got like a little reddish hue, hasn't it? A little red stripe, and it's slightly shorter. Not a short bus, but it's shorter, you know? Not a short bus. You don't want to go ahead and put all your guards on the short bus. Oh god, that's awful. Alright, so maybe we can't really do another bus, can we? We got a trailer. I like the idea of using a trailer as like an extra room. You know, I like that idea. You know, go ahead and having that to like store ammo and stuff like that, you know. Because I've actually found a trailer and used it as a settlement in one of my videos. Could go ahead and make your own with something like that. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so once again, people, it is now 10 o'clock. So you know what that means, people. It is time to go ahead and get a fantastic share spike. Let's go ahead and get a share spike going. I'm going to go ahead and do the same. Let's go ahead and get the share spike going now. That's the wrong way to go ahead and do it, isn't it? I need to go ahead and go to my dashboard, don't I? And we got a notification there. Quickly, I got to see what that was. Quickly. What else have we got? Just Fuller has donated another $2 and says, sorry, forgot about Chrissy and Creeper Limo. Fuller, Fuller, Fuller. Everyone go ahead and chat. Just Fuller in the chat for going ahead and donating another $2 via the super chat. Going ahead and donating 4 other people. Dude, you really are extremely generous, buddy. You really are extremely generous. And again, at the end of the stream, I will check how much further off you are from being the top super chat donator on my stream. Because right now, Peter Olsen still have it. But I do want to check to see how far you off to smash in Peter Olsen's goal right there. So yeah, I need to go ahead and carry on doing what I was doing now. I need to go ahead and get the share spike going, don't I? So let's pull up the old share spike here. Here we go. So we are building, shall we say, dynamic defenses. Is that how you spell defenses? No, it is not. Dynamic defenses around our Nuka World Raider Club. Come watch now. Come watch now. There we go. And tweet. There we go. That is my part of the share spike done. You guys are going to go ahead and do the same now. You need to go ahead and go onto Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, all that other stuff, and go ahead and send in your donations. Not donations, your shares and stuff. So we can go ahead and get as many people watching the stream as possible. You can, of course, send in your donations as well. But that's a different matter entirely. Right. So now we've got the buses in place. The buses are looking pretty good, aren't they? We'll probably go ahead and add like some kind of extra fences there as well. So we can add an extra level of defense as well. You know, add an extra firing post. But for now, we'll go ahead and jump back to the junk fences. Go ahead and put a couple up round here. Maybe just like that. There we go. And then once again, you know, we'll kind of lower them a little bit if we need to. Go ahead and like some smaller little ramparts. And how far are we going to go with this? That's probably about right, really, isn't it? That's probably about right. Go ahead and grab a little corner piece like that. And of course, we need to go ahead and lower these down and sink them down appropriately into the ground. Sink them down so that they actually kind of match up a little bit. See, this is something which is really annoying about the junk fences. The fact that, for some reason, they just don't snap naturally. They should just snap naturally. Obviously, normally I've got a mod to go in and do that called Snappable Junk Fences. Does exactly what it says on the tin. Just makes for junk fences snappable. But for some reason, not in the base game. And we're obviously keeping this fairly vanilla this time along, which is a change for me. Alright, what else are people saying in the chat? What else are people saying in the chat? Okay, Skidoodle says, possible put defenses on top of the buses. Yep, we are definitely going to do that. We're going to go in and put like some more rails on the top so people can go ahead and fire on the top of the buses as well. Because then, you know, think about it. We can have people, we can have soldiers in here shooting out at threats. And we can also have people on the top there shooting out at threats. You know? Really cool way to do it. In fact, I might go ahead and delete some of those junk fences just so we can do the same thing around the front as well. Just to make it really cool. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Laura Elsher says, man, phone down to 10% and still at kiddo school. Oh no. Oh no! You better find yourself a phone battery charger right now. You need to go ahead and plug that in, Laura Elstrad, so we can go ahead and get you still watching the stream. What are you doing at your kid's school? Is it a parent-teacher meeting today? I don't blame you for watching the live stream instead if that's the case. If so, tell all the people who are there. Tell the teacher. Get the teacher watching. That'll be fantastic. That's something I want to know. Something I want to know, actually. Are any of you guys like teachers or something like that? Who play games and discuss playing games with your students or something? I'm curious about that. Because I remember I had a teacher who played games. And that's all students would ask him. You know, they would only ask about video games because they knew that he played video games. You know, he liked things like, what did he like? He liked Far Cry at the time, I believe. He liked, what else did he like? This is Far Cry 2, by the way. He liked Far Cry 2 at the time. What else did he like? He liked Grand Theft Auto. He also was really into... What was the thing he was really into that was really odd? It was like some kind of MMO that he really enjoyed. But everyone made fun of him because we were kids and we were just into that Call of Duty stuff, you know? Far Cry 2 is actually pretty good. You know, sure, it was buggy and a bit irritable by today's standards, but at the time you just kind of put up with the bugginess because it was still very good at the time. But when Far Cry 3 came out, it obviously blew that one out of the water. Alright. Just got one little fence to go right there. There we go. So now we've got all the defenses around the place. That's pretty darn good. And the height isn't too bad either. The height isn't too bad. So we can go ahead and work with this now, can't we? Let's go ahead and delete that ramp right there. And we'll go ahead and grab our scaffolding things. Where are they? They're not there, are they? Scaffolding. Hopefully we've got enough space to go ahead and put like a rectangular one in there. We should, in theory. We do, but it's not snapping on. Nope, that doesn't want to snap on. Okay, well it does. It's just snapping the other way. So let's go ahead and bring it forward using the script. There we go. Bring that forward just like that. What are people saying? Chrissy Reed says, you could be a building teacher, Render. Well, hopefully I'm teaching you right now. What am I teaching you? I'm teaching you how to go ahead and make unique looking fences, you know? Because there's no real in-game fences that do this. Above all, I haven't done this for a very long time. What I'm doing right now. Last time I did it might have been when I did a video called... It was called like the most beautiful settlement in Boston or something like that. And I did a settlement build at the Sunshine Trading Cooperative. That was a cool video actually. In fact, it did pretty well, that video as well, now I think about it. It was Prettiest Town in Boston it was called. Yeah, the video was called Prettiest Town in Boston. And that had this kind of self-defense fence kind of thing going, you know? So we'll go ahead and put down the scaffolding. We're actually probably going to go ahead and remove a lot of this scaffolding later, believe it or not. You know, just between you and me. We're probably going to go ahead and remove a lot of this later for a plan I've got for it. But we're going to go ahead and put it down everywhere for now to act as kind of like a buffer, and you'll see why. It's probably easier just to use the square ones, isn't it? No, they're always going to snap the wrong way. I really wonder why that is. Oh, there we go. Alright, so just move a little bit further back and it snaps perfectly. So yeah, when it came to this kind of thing, I was thinking about going ahead and doing it on the console. And I thought, let's do it on PC for now, so we could avoid technical issues. But obviously we had a bunch of technical issues earlier. So maybe next time we do one of these, we could go ahead and do it onto PlayStation 4. Obviously don't have Xbox, so can't go ahead and do that. I sometimes get people asking, could you do it on Xbox? Because then, you know, it's kind of a hybrid between the PC and the PlayStation 4. But I just don't own one. Unless someone wants to donate the money to do it. But really, that would be a bit silly if you ask me. To go ahead and donate that just to have it on Xbox. Let's go ahead and pop that in there. Just a couple more of these. Now I've got them snapping. We're actually making a lot more progress, aren't we? We're quite literally getting snappier. Alright, we might have a problem with these, being that the fences are glitching through just a little bit. What we'll probably have to do, we'll probably have to go ahead and get all the flooring in place. And then once the flooring's in place, we'll have to go ahead and lower the fences accordingly. We could go ahead and put another tower there. Do we want another tower? I don't really want to put another tower there. I want to put like some ramps there so we can actually get up, you know? Let's go ahead and find a ramp. Actually, find a square piece first. Find a square piece. Pop the old square piece. Please? Not there. Alright, whatever. Got to go ahead and place it in manually. So what's people saying in the chat then? What else are people saying in the chat? You go ahead and do this. Alright, so Skittle Skadoodle says, can you sign up on One Epic Games website? One Epic Games website? What on earth is that? What is One Epic Games website? I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh, it also says, any interesting stories to tell? Oh, what do you want to know? I might know an interesting story or two. What would you like to know as an interesting story? And then maybe we can go ahead and get some interesting stories being told. It mostly looks like you guys are just kind of chatting amongst yourselves, really. So, tell me about your guys' day. What have you lot been up to? What have you been up to? But done anything crazy? You know, is it anyone's birthday or anything like that? Anyone been to work? Anyone been to school? Tell me about your days, people. I love knowing what you guys have been up to. Alright, so we've got 64 people watching right now, which is nice. So, evidently, people were a little bit bored of watching the settlement mode stuff. The creation stuff, sorry. What's going on here? I'm getting a little bit confused as to where the first fence is. There we go. So it's great to know that we've got some more people watching this now. Almost get it snapping in place. So obviously there's no reason you can't do this on, say, PlayStation 4 or Xbox. You know, it will be harder on PlayStation 4 because you'd obviously have to use glitches and stuff to go ahead and make everything in there. But it's certainly possible to do this. And, you know, you could just go ahead and use the default ones, of course, but if you make your own, it's your own, you know? And why wouldn't you want it to be your own? So we've got that right there. We've got another kind of defensive rampart there. All right, so now that that's done, let's go ahead and lower this down. Lower these ramparts down now. So, yeah, remember, I was just about to say we have the donations open. Affected Wind has donated $5 through the super chat, saying, just got home. How are you? Well, now you're here, I'm okay. Everyone in the chat, wind, 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 wind. Everyone go ahead and chat. Affected Wind in the chat for going ahead and donating $5 via the super chat. That is absolutely awesome, buddy. Thanks very much for going ahead and doing that. And glad to know you are here to enjoy the stream. Good old Affected Wind. We love you, man. We love you. But yeah, to answer the question, things are going good. You know, we're kind of building these walls here. In fact, we're almost done with them. Or at least partly, anyway. There is something else I'd like to do, but I might move on for a little bit. Just to go ahead and keep the stream going with something else, you know. Because we've been building these fences for quite a while now. So yeah, we've got all the fences done now. We've got all the fences done. That's pretty darn good. Alright, have we got all the fences done? Ah, no, we haven't. We missed a corner over here. We missed a corner. I don't mean Mr. Corner, the guy who is married to Mrs. Corner. I mean, we have missed one of the corners. So let's go ahead and fix this now. We'll go ahead and grab one of the rectangular ones. In fact, that fits perfectly with two rectangular ones right there. Come on, let me jump over. Oh, it's not letting me jump over. Can I crouch under, I wonder? Am I even sneaking? I can't tell. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Game freeze there. Whoopsies. No, I can't even crawl under. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to TCL my way out there. TCL means, of course, toggle collision. So toggle the collision so I can walk through there. Also means, of course, I can jump up and things. You know, I can crawl in the air like Wonder Woman. Alright, turn the collision back on now. There we go. And now, so let's go ahead and find the junk fences walls. Okay, so what are people saying then? Chrissy Reed says, hey Render, will there be a stream on Friday? Because it would be nice to see your lovely face on my birthday. Oh, Chrissy Reed, what day is it today? Monday? Wednesday? Yes, there will be a stream on your birthday. There will be a stream on your birthday. In fact, here's the thing, people. Here's the thing. You know, obviously, the Patreon, shout out the Patreon again. The Patreon pays for our internet to where we get 200 gigabytes a month of 4G bandwidth internet to use for these streams. Because obviously I live in the English countryside. There is no fiber optic out here. And we're given 200 gigabytes a month. In like a week, I think, that refreshes back to 200 gigabytes. And we've only used like 80 gigabytes. So there's a few things we can do with the extra data. You know, we can stream for longer. We can stream more often. Or we can stream in higher quality. Right now, we got the stream at slightly higher quality because obviously I planned to do it in 1080, but things went a bit wrong, didn't they, of course. But, what would you guys like to do with that extra bandwidth? You know, would you like to stream more? Would you like to stream at higher quality? Stream for longer? You know, I don't mind doing it. You know, I honestly don't mind doing more streams, especially if it means more people are willing to go ahead and watch. You know, because the more we build it, then the more we can go, the quicker we can get to going ahead and doing this full time. Because as I said before, I haven't really put enough effort into kind of planning how it's going to work yet. But the main goal with these streams is to get at least 1,000 YouTube sponsors. Because if I get 1,000 YouTube sponsors, or on Patreon of course, then we can go ahead and do this full time. You know, 1,000 YouTube sponsors should mean enough money for me to do this full time, all day, every day. I haven't really planned how I'm going to do that yet. Yeah, there's going to be rewards and stuff like that. But could even do it via the Patreon, of course. It is what it is. But obviously, if you're going to go ahead and do that, then it may mean I have to go ahead and do more streams. Okay, so some people are saying stream more. Smooth Skin says a longer stream. Okay, so that's one thing. Longer stream from that. Some people say higher quality. It's kind of a mixed bag by the look of it. You know, some people say longer. Some people say more stream. Some people say higher quality. Set game hour to 11. That's the best time of day to go ahead and build. Set game hour 2. There we go. There we go. Okay, Isotope Fresh says higher quality, not longer, or more often. You start to not like it as much. Oh, that's true. That's true. So higher quality might be a nice thing to go ahead and do. What else does people say? Peter Presetti says, what mod do you use for your character's pistol belt? That is from an actual suit mod called the Nano Suit mod. And that actually comes with this accessory belt, which comes with the gauntlet and also the grenades and stuff, which the character wears. Alright, speaking of which, actually, it is time to go ahead and get some shots of the main character and stuff, because obviously I'm filming this for a main video. Oh, I can't run up the stairs because of that little guard tower we shrank down. Wasn't the collision working? There we go, and TCL, turn the collision off. Alright, so run up, up. There we go. And let's go ahead and TCL our way down there. Right. And also, of course, since we're going to be getting a shot, we've got to select our character, turn on the EMB. See, that's what the game looks like with my EMB. You know, that's vanilla, and that's EMB. I love the EMB, but it does kind of slow it down a little bit, as you'd expect. Alright, so TFC turns on the free camera, TM turns off the menus. Actually, wait a sec. SUCSM, SUCSM1. That activates the camera speed. 1 is for slowest, 20 is the average speed. And TM turns off the menus. So now we've got our free camera going. Fantastic stuff. And we got a notification there saying Feral Cuss has just subscribed. Thank you very much for going ahead and subscribing, Feral. That is absolutely awesome. What's going on over there? What is that over there? What's that over there? There's like a little glitched item over there. Bethesda, get on it. FOV 85 is the default FOV. Okay. So let's go ahead and get the character to face the camera, please. Face the camera. And now pull focus. The sun is actually in a bad position. Oh no, it's the weather, isn't it? It's the weather. Let's go ahead and get the weather looking nice. Alright, so Commonwealth clearest. There we go. Actually, it's the sun, isn't it? It's where the sun is causing problems. So maybe if I go ahead and have her stand in like there. You know, the problem is there's too many shadows on her face, so it looks awful, you know, it looks awful. Okay, Luke Brooks says, how come you were using dollars in the stream if you live in the fabulous UK? No, the stream doesn't actually change depending on the amount, so to speak. Meaning that if you donate £5, it does say £5. Or if you donate €5, it says euros. But it's just obviously all the donations so far. Maybe we had one donation today that was in pounds, but the rest of them have been in dollars. So therefore it says your currency. That's why. Okay. TM and yeah, there we go. Alright, so this is going to be a nicer shot. Okay. And Later Fallout says, Render, did you hear they stopped making the Capital Wasteland mod for Fallout 4? I didn't actually, no. I don't remember what that is. I remember it was a pretty big mod, but I don't remember what exactly it was doing. What was it doing again? I forget what it was. I didn't really look into it too much, if I'm honest. But yeah, that's a shame. It's always a shame to see big projects go away. So, go in and start recording. Alright, so normally when I'm recording here, I just kind of get a shot on the camera. This is called a pillow shot. And a pillow shot is a shot where we just have something that we can use as kind of a chapter in between sections. Because obviously we've just spent all that time building the fences. So now we will then cut to the character and show all the smooth movements. So it acts as kind of like a chapter marker in between the different sections of the video. Okay, so that's good. She did like a little hand on hip animation. I like that one. You know, it's not too suggestive, shall we say. A lot of the animations that people mod in are suggestive. But no, that one's quite nice and subtle. And Later the Fallout says, it was put in Fallout 3 in Fallout 4. Oh, I know what you mean now. I know what you mean now. Like, if I remember correctly, they had done some really good stuff, hadn't they? They'd got Megaton built and stuff like that. And one of the reasons why I never went back to recreating my Megaton build was because they were doing it. So maybe if they really aren't doing it again, I could try to rebuild mine at some point in the creation kit. Maybe. But then again, you know, if I was them, I'd just go ahead and release that as a mod, you know, if that's possible, that is. But yeah, it's a huge project. I'm not surprised if it didn't work. But that is a huge, huge, colossal shame. That really is a shame if that is the case. But yeah, what are people saying? Angelus Doll says, it changed my currency. I'm Dutch and it said dollars. Oh, that's interesting. It normally does use dollars. No, sorry, it normally does use euros. So I don't know why that is then. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Maybe it's just like a display thing. You know I definitely get paid in whatever currency you use. But maybe it's just the picture. You know, the alert says dollars maybe. I'm not too sure. So yeah, let's get a shot of these walls. The walls look good. The walls look good. You know, they look nice and scrappy. Alright, get like some nice shots of these right now. How many people are watching? We've got 57 people watching right now. That is absolutely fantastic. Good to know we got all these people watching here. That's maybe an extra fifth. You know, recently we've only been getting about, I don't know, like 40 or so people watching. For the Virgil's build, we had like 90 odd people watching all the time. But I don't know, I guess people got a bit bored of watching the Dystopian Diamond City series. That's why I'm doing this, you know, to kind of separate it out a little bit. Okay, so what else is there? Fallout Fire Z says, Render, make her look at the base and then slowly move back and looking up at the base. Not too sure where I'm going to put her for that. Have a looking at the base and then slowly move back. Okay, I'll probably just rotate her around so she's facing the walls, basically. Alright, so let's go ahead and speed up the camera here. SUCSM 10. There we go, put it on to 10. Okay, Later the Fallout says, Little Fallout says, hi. Hello there, Little Fallout. How are you? I believe Little Fallout is our youngest viewer on the stream. And it is great to go ahead and see Little Fallout here every time as we go ahead and build these fantastic places. And Harry Wills has just subscribed. Everyone go in and say hello to Harry Wills, everyone. That is absolutely awesome. Thanks very much for going ahead and subscribing, buddy. And something else I've noticed as well is that I believe the subscription alerts are wrong on the stream as well, because it says we've had 2 new subscribers. According to me, we've had like 10 new subscribers since we started, so unfortunately it doesn't catch everyone's name, which is a shame. Alright, so we're getting all of our shots of our builds right here. I've got just a little shot right there. I've gotten really good at basically going ahead and only filming what I need, because that's an important part of being your own editor. Only film what you need. You know, I speak as a former professional cameraman. Only film what's needed if you know what's needed. If you don't know what's needed, obviously film more than you could possibly need. But if you know what's needed, only film what's needed. Because then, you know, time is money and editing takes a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? And Toys Out of the Pram has just subscribed. That's a pretty cool name. Thanks very much for going ahead and subscribing. Toys Out of the Pram. That's pretty cool. Have you been throwing toys again? My golly, my gosh. And we've got the buses here as well. I really like the buses. You know, we can go ahead and like maybe add like a little chair in here. Had like, yeah, maybe add like little chairs and stuff like that. A little firing posts on the roof and stuff. So we have more and more defense. I really love the Nuka World location. So much color and beautifulness, you know? I do wish that the kind of outskirts, you know, like where we are now, had a bit more features. Because it's either, you know, you've got their kind of walled off sections, or you've got nothing. You know, it'd be nice to see some more stuff. Alright, so what have we got in the chat? People are just saying hi to Little Fallout. That's absolutely awesome. Okie dokie. So what else is there? Michelle Flamingo says, I think they cancelled Fallout New Vegas in Fallout 4 for the same reason they cancelled Fallout 4. And I think they will cancel it. Why did they cancel it, people? Why did they do that? Was it just a time thing? Did it not work? Was it even like a royalties thing? Were they allowed to? Like, I know that there has been a big spur in the games industry recently of like indie remakes of games and stuff being cancelled and stuff, which is a huge shame. It really, really is. Okay, so Rogue Agent 98 says, when will this building with mods be out? Well, technically, this isn't a building with mods, but probably when it's done, really. I do plan to do this one much quicker. I don't know if I'll only do this and then go back to the dystopian Diamond City, or go back to going ahead and doing this, then do the Diamond City, then do this again. You know, I don't know. Luke Brooks says, tell us about your former cameraman thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I've basically done several jobs working as a cameraman, sometimes freelance and sometimes as a full-time salaried job. And that has pretty much always been in the sporting industry, which is weird because I actually have no real interest in sports. But, yeah, I've done everything from like ice skating to ice hockey to rally car to competitive shooting. I have done, the rally car was very good, done some stuff at Silverstone, you know, things like that, you know? Always do with competitive sports and stuff. I've done a little bit of corporate video, like I've done stuff for the NHS and I've done stuff for local councils, for colleges and schools and stuff like that. The NHS stuff was pretty good. But I haven't actually done that for a long time. You know, I do this YouTube stuff now. And maybe it's why I put so much attention onto the filming aspects of building with mods and why I try to do a little bit more stuff. But yeah, that's that. And I don't get as many anymore because I know that a lot of the companies which I work for are either doing other stuff or maybe they're just, I don't know, just toning it down a little bit. I do have one in April though. I do have a filming gig in April, which is going to be pretty good. I'm vision mixing for that actually, which is live editing. Because I've actually worked in live stream outside of this before, you know, streaming sporting events. I've got one in April, so that's going to be pretty darn cool. Go ahead and live stream some sports there. I don't think I can tell you what it is, but I am live streaming a championship sport in April. Is it April? It might be July. Huh. I don't know. Rogue Agent 98 says, how do you follow the puck in hockey? It's mad. Takes a little bit of practice, but it's actually not that bad because at least the thing you are looking for is on a white background and the thing you're trying to follow is black. So it's very easy to find a black object on a white background, you know? I'm sure there's a racist joke in there somewhere, but it's not intended to be. Alright, so let's go ahead and put up some more ramps now. We've got all of our nice shots of that. We'll go up and put the rest of the ramps so we can have like proper ramparts and stuff. So obviously some of them are at edges and stuff. The ones which are on edges, I might go in and put walls there. Now, this was an idea I had to go ahead and put like some walls and stuff. Concrete walls, maybe? Nah, that's a little bit too much. That's a little bit too much. Okay, Chrissy Reed says, "Night, Joe. Go have a good sleep." Oh, is Joe off? Well, hope to see you again soon, Joe. Hope to see you again soon. Everyone say goodbye to Joe, everyone. That's awesome. Yep, Joe Potter is off. Who says, "Have a nice night, Render. I'll make sure to watch more as soon as you put it up." Don't worry, buddy. I'll be doing that very soon. I'll probably put it up tomorrow, in fact, now I think about it. Alright, so, where are just the kind of regular things? Where are the regular walls I'm looking for? Oh, it's not the end of the world. Again, you know, I want to focus on some other stuff. I want to get some more decoration stuff done. How about we go ahead and get some power and stuff like that first? Jesus Crust says, "Yeah, what about the lighting?" Yeah, there we go. I was literally just saying, how about we get some power going? Raiders... what's the best way to do this? Raiders probably don't really care too much about being energy efficient and green, do they? So they can probably go with a regular old generator of some kind. Alright, so what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Checking the time. Oh yeah, we were meant to end the stream in 20 minutes, but seeing as, you know, we were very late starting the stream, we will go on a little bit longer. Where's my electricity? Power. Power. Where's power? Is it under power? Resources? No? Defense? Yeah. Decorations? Where's the power? Where's the electricity tab? Guys, am I going crazy? Or is the electricity tab missing? I've only got one mod installed, and that is to go ahead and allow the Creation Club tab. So, you know, all the stuff I've got on Creation Club is in its own tab. You know, a lot of Eleonora stuff is in there. But, where's the power then? I'm very confused. I'm very confused, basically. that shows how long it's been since I've done something in the settlement mode. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Chrissy Reed says, "Since they are raiders, you could add cages for people." That was an idea I had, actually. Am I going crazy? Or is the electricity tab missing? I think it is actually missing. Very bizarre indeed. Very bizarre indeed. Okay, so looking like we're not going to do that for now. We'll have to go ahead and do like some more decorations and stuff like that. Maybe some furniture. Okay, so I do want to go ahead and have roof access. I do want roof access. So let's go ahead and see if we can add some roof access. Again, maybe we can do something with either an elevator or the scaffolding. Elevators are obviously cool, but the scaffolding would make a bit more sense, wouldn't it? It would make a bit more sense. Let's go ahead and see if we can add some more scaffolding to go ahead and climb up to the roof. And Chrissy Reed says, "Yes, it's missing." Okay, yeah, so looks like I'll have to remove that thing to go ahead and make it easier to find the Creation Kit stuff. Creation Club stuff. Man, that's annoying. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. At least I can still access it, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so... a big old one right there. Maybe if I go ahead and remove that, we can go ahead and get one of the prefab ones, you know what I'm saying? If it allows us. Do we have the space? Because they are pretty big, aren't they? We've got that right there. It might be a bit too tall now, think about it. Yeah, it's a bit too big. Okay, we're making our own one. Making our own one. We'll do it live. Right. Go ahead and put that. Right. No, put it towards... Oh! Don't pick up your red rocket accidentally. As the bishop said to the actress. Right. Go ahead and put that right there. And line that up there. Oh dear, we're not recording, are we? Let's go ahead and record. There we go. We got that right there. And add a little bit down there just to go ahead and make it believable. Alright, so who's going to go ahead and be our next donator then? We haven't had a donator in a while. And remember, the donations are what keep these live streams going because we do not have ads on these live streams. We have 0 ads on these live streams. In fact, Google has demonetized this one already. So if you want to go ahead and support the live stream in the best way, then you can go ahead and send in a donation. And we have the PayPal open, which you can find in the description using the Streamlabs link. We also have the Patreon open. And as I said, I think we are like maybe $18 away from having $100 a month on the Patreon. How about we go ahead and see if one of you guys can go ahead and make our Patreon be $100 a month. That directly goes to paying for the internet and the editing software. Not only that, of course, but it means that you get your own locker in the Subnautica playthrough, which I plan to record some more of maybe tomorrow. So that would be absolutely fantastic. And of course, we also have the YouTube sponsorship program and the super chats open. So those are some of the ways you can go ahead and donate in. Please do if you can, because it keeps these things ad-free. And if it gets demonetized like it has been today, then it keeps the streams actually going in the first place. So go ahead and go for that if you want to. It will be very much appreciated. Very much appreciated indeed. Alright, I've just noticed something now. If I readjust this a little bit, we might be able to get it in line with the wall, the defensive rampart, so to speak. Let's go ahead and raise it up a little bit here and see what is up. Okay, so Fallout Fire Z says, right, I'm off right now and getting very sleepy. Love you all and keep up the awesome work, Render. Everyone say goodbye to Fallout Fire Z. Everyone say goodbye to Fallout Fire Z. Thanks very much for tuning in, buddy. Very regular viewer is old Fallout Fire Z. So good to see you again, buddy, and look forward to seeing you in the next live stream. Sleep well, buddy. Sleep well. So now I've raised those a little bit. If I go ahead and raise it just a little bit more. Luke Brooks says, what type of CPU do you have in your PC? I have an AMD Ryzen 7 8-core CPU. I've got an 8-core CPU in this. And I actually upgraded that not too long ago, actually. You know, I upgraded that maybe a month ago, something like that. Maybe 2 months ago. And it's fantastic, people. Like, I've never had an AMD CPU before. But obviously, the Ryzen platform of CPUs has been a huge upgrade from their previous CPUs. Not only that, but the Intel ones, they were getting a bit sloppy. You know, they were either a good price and not very good, or they were really good and way too expensive. You know, Intel were dropping the ball a little bit there. So AMD just went in with a really, really good one for a really competitive price. And I love that. I love that. I love the competitiveness of that. It's fantastic when companies do that. And I love it, you know, I've got the old Ryzen 7 CPU in there. I've overclocked it to 4.4. Yeah, 4 gigahertz I've overclocked that to. And that's on the default cooling solution. I haven't gone ahead and added a new one right there. And Scott Reynolds has just subscribed. Thanks very much for going ahead and doing that, buddy. That is absolutely awesome. Could just do that. Nah, it's not as cool. Not as cool. But yeah, that is the CPU I have right there. And I actually am saving up for a new graphics card. Graphics cards are very expensive right now. Tell you the truth, that's probably what most of your guys' donations are going to go towards. A new graphics card. But unfortunately, it's causing a lot of problems, really, because I could really use a new graphics card, but because of cryptocurrency mining, they're all really, really expensive. So, meaning that I'm going to have to pay more for a new graphics card. But I do need it, you know. I've got 970 in this, and it's getting outdated. And obviously now I'm streaming, I'm going to need even more power to the computer, you know. So hopefully they would have died down a little bit by the time we've saved up some money. So yeah, if poser cannot be assigned to a thing. It doesn't matter. So if you guys want to go ahead and donate in, that's probably what most of your money is going to go towards. You know, keeping me alive, and then all the rest of it will go to a new graphics card, which will be fantastic. Probably going to go for like a 1070 Ti maybe. Wow, I leveled up. That hasn't happened in years on Fallout 4. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to go for. If we have the money, maybe go for a 1080 Ti, but I don't know if it's really worth the extra money, if I'm completely honest. You can overclock a 1080 Ti to be a bit better than a standard 1080 card, you know? Not, you know, a 1080 Ti, of course, but is what it is. Alright, so we've got the little ramp going up here. We've got a little chat up there. Render, can you make me a chat mod? I don't really think we need a chat mod, if I'm completely honest, people. Like, I can keep tabs of it myself, because frankly, people here are really, really good. You know, we got some of the best people in the community here. Not many people say bad things. There's only been 1 or 2 occasions where, maybe 3 occasions, I've had to block someone for being horrible in the chat. I'm so glad that it's such a small number. So, that's awesome. So, I don't really need a moderator right now, but thank you very much for offering. And Chrissy Reed says, right, I'm off to bed. Gotta take the little one to school tomorrow. Good night, everyone, and good night, Render. Good night, Chrissy Reed. Hope to see you again soon. And hey, keep an eye out on your birthday. We'll probably do a stream then. But of course, we'll have one before that as well. So that's absolutely awesome. Alright, so we've got the little ramp going up here. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and get some railings here. We'll just go ahead and have the regular kind of railings here. We won't go ahead and block them off with the wood because this is already inside the territory, so to speak. There we go. So now we've got access going onto here. We need some way. Kind of make some little stairs. I think that you've got some little stairs in the miscellaneous tab, haven't you? Got just like some tiny little stairs, maybe. Did I imagine that? Or are there like some tiny little stepping stairs? It might be in the miscellaneous tab of the wood. No? Stairs. Got big stairs there. Ah, that's what I'm after. The shack steps. That's what I'm after. Who remembers Steps? You know, the hip-hop group from the 90s. You know? They did fantastic covers of songs. I remember that. You know, they were almost as cool as Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog. There we go. Right, so we got some stairs right there. Fantastic. And now we got that. That's looking pretty good. Maybe we can go ahead and add like some little wooden rails there. So that'll be cool. Larry Dorrell says, I got a snow day for school tomorrow. Oh, nice. What are you going to do in that snow day? You're going to go ahead and go out in the snow? You know, go sledding or something? Or are you just going to sit inside and keep warm? You know, for some reason, I love snow still. I really love snow still. You know, most people my age start to hate the snow. Maybe that's because they have to drive and stuff and I don't own a car. You know, I don't need to drive anywhere pretty much. So, maybe people hate snow because they have to drive. But for me, I still love the snow. I think it's really pretty. You know, I think it's really pretty. And looks good, especially on photos. Alright, so we got some stairs going up now. Okay. We got those going up. And again, you know, I'll have to go ahead and see what's up. Trooper Ish says, final render showing his age. I'm 26 years old. I'm 26 years old, but I act like a kid. What can I say? Well, let's go ahead and see what else have we got. Creeper Limo says, I'm homeschooled. Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. That's pretty cool. You know, there are some people who basically insist on homeschooling. Some people just kind of happens naturally, you know? I've never really seen a problem with it myself. You know, some people think, oh, it's probably not very good, or the person's probably a bit scared of school or something. It's like, no, some people just prefer it. I think it's a great idea myself. Alright, so we got that there. We got the way to go up. And, oh dear. Hey! I've fallen in between the defences, Margaret! Margaret! Dave! Dave, I'm stuck in the fences! What am I gonna do? There we go. I managed to hibbity hop all the way out of the birdie boiler.
Don't think we've met yet. If there's anything I can do, you let me know.
What a creepy individual. Creepy dude right there. Alright, so what are the people saying? Okay. Larry Durrell says, wow, Final does not have a lot. He doesn't have a wife or a car. No, I don't have a wife or a car. I don't need a wife or a car. YouTube is my wife. Okay. So that's that there. Really, I don't know what else we can do until we go ahead and get the power up. So I'm just going to do that now. I'm going to quickly exit. I'm going to turn off the mod, which goes ahead and make it so that the Creation Club is blocking all the stuff. Alright, so quit it out there, and got a lovely shot of my fantastic Anaconda spaceship in Elite Dangerous. I might actually stream some Elite Dangerous again pretty soon. And, oh, you guys can't even see that, can you? There you go. My lovely Anaconda ship right there. Absolutely love Elite Dangerous. Okay, so where would it be under? I think it's either under patches. It might be that, actually. Yeah, that's just a little patch to go ahead and make a new tab, so only the Creation Kit stuff has its own tab. But unfortunately, it's actually getting rid of my electricity, I think. As you can see, I really don't have many mods installed at this moment. I haven't actually gone ahead and done a huge mod reinstall since I upgraded my computer, which obviously meant an entire, kind of reformat of everything. So, I'm going to do that. Okay, so, Render, can you block Kit Kat because he's being annoying? Okay, I'm not going to block Kit Kat right now, but Kit Kat, you are using some rather nasty language in the chat I'd rather you wouldn't use, so please go ahead and stop that. You know, that's your only warning there, buddy. Alright, so, hopefully we should be able to go ahead and get all this stuff going. So, what time is it now then? What time is it now? We end the stream in 10 minutes, but the thing is, since we started so late, we are going to keep going a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Yes. I don't remember the last time we had an issue where something wasn't injected into the settlement build menu. Because, you know, obviously I had so many mods to go ahead and ensure everything was always in the mod options. But unfortunately, it never actually got to this stage to where I had to reform everything. So I always had everything okay. Okay, Larry Doe says, I named my YouTube video channel because in every stream I say, oh no, Mr. I say, all the time actually. Do you know what else I always say? I always say, okay guys. I always say that. I always say, okay guys, The amount of time I've spent cutting out me saying, okay guys, out of edits is insane. Especially on Subnautica videos when I will often have long times of not saying anything. I'll often have long periods of not saying anything in Subnautica because I'm traveling to a new biome or something. And then I'll jump in always saying, okay guys, so here we are in the deep shroom cave or something, you know? It's insane. So I need to stop doing that, basically. Okay, Creeper Limo 122 says, Dr. Pepper. I don't have any Dr. Pepper today. I don't have any fizzy drink today. Not at all. So he's got a hot drink right now, which is cold. Okay, so now we're back in. We're back in. Otacon. We're back in the settlement mode. Alright, let's go ahead and actually make it a bit nicer weather. Okay, so right now, we are going to go ahead and stream a little bit longer, as I said. So how about we go ahead and get a donation for streaming a bit longer? How about that? You know, we are going to go ahead and stream a little bit longer today. So, if you want to go ahead and donate, then we can go even longer. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some people going ahead and doing that. What am I doing right now? Setting the weather. That's what I'm doing. Setting the weather. Okay, so here we go. There we go. Weather's good now. So now that's done, we should be able to go ahead and activate our electricity tab. Oh, we got a notification there. What have we got? Affected Wind has donated $5 through the super chat and says, do you have time changes? We lost hour this weekend. We lost an hour this weekend, did we? I didn't even notice if clocks changed. But everyone, wind, 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 wind. Everyone go ahead and chant Affected Wind in the chat for going ahead and donating $5 via the super chat. That is absolutely awesome, buddy. Thanks very much for doing that. That is very, very kind of you. Thanks very much for doing that indeed. It's people like you who keep everything going on the channel. So thanks very much for that, buddy. That is absolutely awesome. So now, we should have a power tab now. We've got the Raider theme there. We've still got this Creation Club tab. Did I not do that correctly? Did I just waste our time? Did I just waste the time completely? I did want to add one of these, actually, so I'll just kind of put it to the side for now, because I did want to add one of those. I don't believe that. Where's the electricity tab gone, then? Okay, well, we're not doing anything with electricity this stream, then. Okay, Minibomb74 says the UK loses an hour in about 13 days' time. Oh, okay, okay. Is that the start of spring, presumably? Yeah, probably. Okay, so I did want to go ahead and add one of these. I wanted to add a robot workbench because I like the idea that they've got a load of robot slaves going ahead everywhere, or they have little robot fights and stuff. I wanted to have it. Oh no, I want to have the boxing ring there, didn't I? Yeah, I've got a plan, people. I've got a plan. We're gonna go ahead and grab this robot workbench, and we're gonna go ahead and put that there. And I think, in the default assets, you do have a boxing ring, correct? Or is that a mod? I honestly don't know. That's the problem. I think you do. But I honestly don't know. If not, we'll have to make our own, basically. Which I don't mind doing, you know. Keeps it original, so to speak. Keeps it OG. Got so many rugs, god darn it. But it was actually the Vault ones I wanted, wasn't it? And we've got these right there. Sorry. Okay, what else have we got? Gen Tugo says, when I lost my furniture tab, I could never get it back. I started a new game. There's always a way to get it back. It just depends on how difficult it's going to be and how much rearranging you've got to do. So yeah, miscellaneous. Lots of flower plant pots and stuff. We've got basketball hoops. I could have sworn there was a boxing ring in the default game. Please say there is. Please? Please say there's a boxing ring in the default game. Oh, I don't think there is. I don't think there is. No. Okay, okay, okay. Never mind. So, we'll have to make our own then. Oh, we've got the actual arena thing, haven't we? Maybe it's in there. Glitch in there. Arena. There we go. So we've got like the things for catching animals. I also wanted to go ahead and have like medium cages. I want to have dogs, didn't I? Those are for people, aren't they? Those are for people. Let's go ahead and add... Oh, wait, so I've got to put God mode on, haven't I? You're going to put God mode on. So I can go ahead and build these dog cages. Yeah, I want to have dog cages. Because everyone loves dogs, especially raiders, you know. Go ahead and make their own guard dogs, you know. Mole rats and mutant hound cages. Would raiders have mutant hounds? I guess so. People are saying in the cages tab, there is a boxing ring. In the arena, I've got arena there. Large cages. Rad scorpions. I've got those right there. Going to put that there as well. But, do they not have a boxing ring then? I could have sworn there was a boxing ring. I've got medium cages. Large cages. Arena. No, we just got the arena stuff, haven't they? Okay, okay, I guess I don't. Okay. Alright, so I guess we're not doing that then. Let's go ahead and get this back and try to get it at a decent angle. Okay, so angle -1. There we go, just like that. Go ahead and have that at the right kind of angle, and that's about right as well. We will obviously have to power those, but until I work out why we're not getting a power generator, we're just going to have to leave it. And obviously that thing keeps things calm, doesn't it? That beta wave emitter, or beta wave, whatever. Can we use this without power? I want to test if it works. Okay, yeah, new automatron. Am I recording? No, I wasn't recording that entire time, was I? Alright, so we got this here. And the idea is that we will kind of make like our own robot slaves. And I don't know if this is true, but I just thought about it earlier. Build an automatron. Let's just go ahead and have any old one for now, maybe. Actually, no, we'll make him a bit cool, won't we? We'll go ahead and give him... The idea is that I want these guys to go ahead and be the guys who do all of the work around the place, you know? Because I think that's a bit cooler than, say, you know, having slaves or something. You know, having robots, man. These are the operators, you know. They're all about... We got the Gorgon helm. They're all about going ahead and being efficient, the operators, aren't they? So it'd be really cool to go ahead and have our own robots. Oh, we do have a Nucatron torso. Doesn't really fit, though, does it? Alright, Robo-Brain torso, Sentrybot torso. We'll have a Sentrybot torso. Yeah, we'll leave that for now. Hey, buddy!
This unit is currently in factory default mode. Do you wish to enable the unit?
I haven't done anything with these robots since playing Automatron. So, can I assign these to... I can assign... Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to build robot slaves. And you can do it. You can assign these guys to be farmers and stuff like that. That's very cool. As I said, I haven't done anything with the robots since Automatron came out. So that's cool. Okay. Yeah, so what else are people saying in the chat then? Oh, actually, now think about it. I haven't checked Twitter in ages. I need to go ahead and do that. Gosh. All right, let's go ahead and see what people have been saying on the Twitter. Okay, so Super Cool Broads has gone ahead and retweeted the share spike. That is fantastic. And so did Chrissy Reed. That is fantastic. Pfizer Crafter says, a traditional share. 5 hours later. Join the team at Nuka World while Render has fun building buses while we sit back and laugh. Wait, the stream ended. Render, it's been 5 hours. It hasn't been 5 hours, but it's been a long one. And Laura Elstra Bello says, Cell is dying. Hope retweet went through. Indeed it did, Laura Elstra. Thank you very much for going ahead and doing that. I hope you're watching again now. And there we go. And Chip Game and Chip also went ahead and retweeted the share spike. And of course, people, how about we go ahead and get another fantastic share spike. Graphic didn't work. Why aren't me graphics working? Well, let's go ahead and get the Patreon people going across. And, oh, golly gosh, the share spike graphic isn't working. This is a disaster. It's a terrible planet. A bug planet. How about we go ahead and see if we can get it working here, then. Click that there. Let's go ahead and get another share spike going. Woohoo! Let's go ahead and get the share spike going. So you can go ahead and send in your fantastic shares across the social media platform. So we can get as many people watching this as possible. I'm going to go ahead and do the same. I'm going to go ahead and jump onto Twitter right here. And we're going to share it out. Boom! Okay, so we are building more Raider stuff still. Come watch. Oh dear. Come watch the fantastic live stream. There we go. And how about I go ahead and correct my spelling right there? I really think spell check has ruined my ability to spell things correctly first time, you know? Click. That is my part of the share spike done. You guys have got to go ahead and do the same. If you're watching the live stream, you've got to go ahead and join in the share spike so we can get as many people watching as possible. Let's go ahead and get that share spike going in full swing. In fact, let's go ahead and just get the friggin' graphic again if it'll work for some reason. Gaming League says, oh, that is some lag. Yeah, since I had to go ahead and re-import the graphic, it meant the cache to go in and play the graphic hadn't played. So yeah, the graphic lag was very real indeed. Very real indeed. But anyways, this is what it is. Okay, so now that's done, let's go ahead and set the weather again. Does anyone know a command to go ahead and freeze the weather? And the time as well. That would be fantastic. Does anyone know that? Because I would love to go ahead and have that for when I'm building. It makes things much easier. So that's that there. Do we have any tabs which add power, though, I wonder? Do we have any tabs which add power? Because there might be something like the Raider tab or something. You know what I mean? There might be something in the Raider tab or something. Alright, Raider. Oh, we got a notification there. Brendan Cruz has subscribed. Thank you very much for doing that, buddy. That is absolutely awesome. Thanks very much for going ahead and doing that, friend. Go ahead and get new subscribers. As I said, you know, it doesn't actually go ahead and show every subscriber, unfortunately. But hopefully it catches some of you, at least. So yeah, thank you very much for going ahead and doing that, buddy. That is absolutely awesome. Alright, so we got all the stuff here for the home decor, but we haven't got all of the stuff to go ahead and add power. Is it worth me just going out and checking it? Because it really is holding the build back. There's nothing in the miscellaneous tab. Ooh, pillory. Definitely want one of them, don't we? Definitely want one of them. Let's go ahead and add a pillory. Let's go ahead and add a pillory up here. So anyone who gets imprisoned in the pillory is on display for anyone to see from outside. Ooh, that's dark. Can you make the robot go in the pillory? I don't know, actually. Honestly, don't know. Go ahead and put that there. And that there. There we go. There we go. Cool, cool. So, yeah. I honestly don't think we have any power generators. I need to find out why it's not working. It better not just be the Creation Club stuff. If it's the Creation Club stuff, then I'm going to have to uninstall it. And I don't want to do that, because obviously, technically, I paid money for it. I don't want to do that. Okay, so. What have we got? Place everywhere, scrap, scrap. Those are the only things I've got to go ahead and get those going for the settlement build mode. Maybe if I just uninstall it. Uninstall that patch, which I had. Yeah, try that. That might help. And what else have we got? Modders resources. Armor keywords. No. Models and textures. No. Hair. No. Environmental. No. As you see, I really don't have that many mods installed. And what have we got there? The online loser with some friends has donated 99 Canadian cents via Super Chat. Everyone chant. Oh, no. What are people going to shout this time? Loser, loser, loser. Everyone go ahead and chant the online loser without some friends to go ahead and say thank you for going ahead and donating via the Super Chat. Thanks very much for doing that, buddy. I could have sworn your name used to be the online loser with no friends, but now it says with some friends. So that's awesome. Made some friends there, buddy. That is awesome. Thanks very much for going ahead and doing that, buddy. Gaming League says, could you spawn a generator via the console command? Oh, I could do that, yeah. That would make it a lot easier. But that being said, I would like to go ahead and get this tab back. If the tab still isn't back now, then I'll do that. I'll do it that way then. You know, that'll make it easier. Decepticon says, render, install, settlement menu manager, or universal settlement menu fix. I should, yeah. But, that's the only... I've just deleted the only mod I had. That should cause problems. So, if it still causes problems, then yeah, I'll go ahead and grab one of them. But if not, then everything should be okay. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. Okay, so... Rogue Agent 98 says, I got a girder ad on this stream. A girder ad? You shouldn't have a stream at all because you shouldn't have an ad at all because Google friggin' demonetized it. I friggin' showed it earlier, didn't I? Friggin' annoying when Google does this. I'm gonna prove it to you again. I'm gonna prove it to you again to prove that I'm not making nonsense when asking for donations. See? Live stream right there. Limited or no ads, which means I don't get paid for these. So your ads, no, your donations are the only thing which keep these streams going at the minute, if Google keeps doing this. And there's nothing we can do about it either. That's the worst thing. Okay, you can get them back later, but it's too late then, you know? It's too late at that point. while this is loading, how about we go ahead and look at the Twitter? If you want to go ahead and send in your selfies and your messages via the Twitter, then you can do it at final_render. That is at final_render. We have got Noble Savage Gino says, sharing that spike. You're goddamn right, buddy. Getting involved with the share spike. That's what we want to see. Look at it this way. If 5 people sees Noble's message right there, and then they come watch the stream, and then they share it, and then 5 more people come in. Next thing you know, we've got a few billion people watching the stream. You know what I'm saying? It would only take a few amount of seconds on your part, but it helps me out a lot. What we've got, Olivia's Oranges says, yep, me when the stream ends. Has the stream ended? Please don't say that. Oh, no, the stream is still going on. That's fantastic. Yep, so thank you very much for going ahead and sending in those messages, everyone. That is absolutely awesome. Thanks very much indeed. Okay, so the game is now back. And Skidoodle says, hey Render, could you please unmute my main account, Vladimir Putin? If I have blocked you for a certain reason on an account, then no. Blocks are permanent, frankly. Because there is probably a very good reason I blocked it. Okay, so now let's see. Do we have a generation tab? No, okay, forget it. Yep, we're spawning in a generator. Okay, so help generator 4. I believe that's how you spell generator correctly, I believe. Oh, effective win says for Twitter wasn't showing on the screen. Oh, darn it. Oh, I know why. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and quickly rectify that now. I know why it didn't show up on screen, because I'm using the game capture now, aren't I? Let's go ahead and show those messages again. So yeah, Noble Savage Gino right there says sharing that spike. That was his message right there. And we've also got Olivia's Oranges kind of meme right there. Like that. And Noble Savage Geno right there, going ahead and retweeting. So there we go, that was those notifications there. Because we had all of the technical problems earlier, we went ahead and had to go in and use the game capture. That's why it didn't show. Okay, so now we've got all these now to go ahead and show them. Which one is it? Generator small. These are actions, aren't they? They're all actions, which is a problem. I can try it, maybe? Let's try just going up. Place at me 0006704A. There we go. We've got one there. Is it a settlement mill? Is it a settlement version, though? Or is it just one that you can find in the base game? I think it's just one you can find in the base game. Okay, so we can't use that. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. Disable. Okay, so maybe if we type in help. Power might be better. Power. It might be like workshop power or something like that. Let's go ahead and see. Alright, so I'll scroll up. There's lots of things containing the word power, apparently. Lots of armor, locations, furniture. Here we go. It's more likely to be furniture, isn't it? Power armor, power armor. Power armor frames are furnitures. That's interesting. I suppose the player interacts with them, doesn't it? So that's very interesting. Lots of messages and stuff like that. So right now I'm obviously looking at everything in the base game, which contains the word power. And obviously there's lots of things like power armor, power weapons, power electricity, stuff like that. I don't need like workshop power or something like that, you know? Power attack, whatever that is. Yeah, there's lots of power armor. But nothing to do with the actual workshop system. Because if you don't know the names, then it's a huge problem, basically. Later forward says, what are you looking for? I am looking for the electricity. You know, because we haven't got electricity tab. Basically, it's really causing problems. It's really causing problems. It's not in furniture, is it? Not going crazy. Am I going absolutely crazy? I think so. I think so. Okay, tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can download one, which fixes it, basically. I'm going to go ahead and download a mod to see if I can fix it. Alright, so we're going to go to Nexus Mod Manager. Like, I'm just going to leave the kind of game running for you guys to go ahead and see. But I'm going to go ahead and find a mod to go in and get this working because it's really holding us back. Yeah, I wanted to kind of keep it as vanilla as possible, but something's is up with it right now. Okay, so settlement menu. I might already have something actually now. Think about it. No, that's to access Bethesda.net, isn't it? God darn it. Okay, so settlement menu manager. That's probably the easiest way to do it, isn't it? Let me just go ahead and double check this is actually what I'm after. Okay, so if I install this, can I still set up my own menus? Doesn't mean I can uninstall anything without anything disappearing. Want to stop using it? What is safe? Add a simple way to add custom menus and make said menus automatically disappear. Okay, yeah, this is what I need. I think this mod is what I need, I believe. Okay. Go ahead and close that off right there. Alright, so that is downloading now. And, yep, it is complete. Alright. So now we've got to quit the game again. Sorry about this, guys, but we need to go ahead and get everything working properly. You know what I mean? We need to go ahead and get everything working. Otherwise, what is the point? What is the point? Okay. So now that's there. Let's go ahead and activate it. That's as easy as it is to download mods, people. That's as easy as it is. It's done now. Okay. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and see. Really itchy leg right now. Sorry about that. And Laura Elsher says, think the power tab is missing. Yeah, the power tab is missing. That's why I'm trying to fix it now with that little mod right there. Alright. So, Deception says you should still be able to see an ESP file in there if it works. Yeah, it should work now in theory. Should work now in theory. Okay, so load it up. Also, a nice thing, of course, about going ahead and doing everything this way is that it means that we can just find stuff very quickly and easy to do. That's really fun to watch, you know, whereas doing stuff with the creation kit, it can be a bit hard to go ahead and keep it interesting, you know what I mean? But it is what it is what it is. Alright. So how's everyone going then? How's everyone doing? Alright. Everyone good? Go ahead and read your messages right there. Okay, RWC24808 says, do you do this for a job? Not just this. You know, there's other things I do. Like I sell online learning courses. Sometimes I do editing and camera work for people. But I probably devote the most time to this kind of stuff. You know, for creating online YouTube content and stuff like that. But obviously, as you guys know, I don't know if it's in the description of this video, but there should be a link to an online video course which I made, for example. That's one thing which I've got linked in the description of these videos, because I think you guys would like them. But yeah, they're there, and you can go ahead and buy that if you want. That's one way I make money. I need to make a new one for streaming now, think about it. But yeah, making online learning courses is something I've done to go ahead and bring in revenue and stuff like that. So yeah, those are just some of the things I've done. Not obviously camera work, vision mixing work, and things like that outside of my channel. Yeah, this is what I do most of the time. This is what I do most of the time. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what else people are saying. Olivia Games says, gotta go, guys. Everyone say goodbye to Olivia, everyone. Everyone say goodbye to Olivia. Hope to see you again soon. Okay. This should work now. This should work. If not, we might have to activate a holotape or something. No? Okay. Let's see if we've got a holotape to go ahead and fix things. And if it isn't a holotape, it might be something in the main menu. Actually, where's it? Pause it. No, it's not there. Okay, so... is it under S for settlement menu, I wonder? Settlement menu manager holotape. Okay, this should be it. This should be it. This should fix it. Settlement menu rescue. Delta Z. Oh, here we go. Menu finish has repaired. So we should have it now. Delta Z Rogue says check Twitter. I've said it before. Do not tell me to check Twitter, basically, people, because it interrupts the live stream. Please do not do that. At that point, you're making the chat about you, not about everyone. So please do not ask me to do that. There we go. Power. Fantastic. Finally worked. Right, let's go ahead and add some generators then, people. Okay, so obviously all of my generators have different textures and stuff like that. So I really like the textures we got here. Okay, let's go ahead and grab maybe a fusion generator. Diesel generator, wind farm. Normally, I always end up putting a windmill on the roof. You know? I normally end up doing that. Because it just kind of instantly adds some scale to the place, you know? And not only that, but it's green. It's good for the environment and stuff. So now that's in there, why don't we go ahead and get like some power conduits. So a great way to do it, of course, is to go ahead and put a big radial one right next to it. That's always a good way. Ooh, tell you the truth, let's go ahead and add a ramp right there. Because I wanted to go up, but there wasn't a ramp there. So instinctively, I should go ahead and put like a ramp or some stairs or something there, shouldn't I? I'm going to put those stairs there just to vary up a little bit. Climb up those stairs there. Because if you, as the player, instinctively try to do something, but your build can't incorporate it, throw it in there. Throw it in there. Alright, so we got a good old large one right there. Connect that up. Sweet. So now that should give us all of the lights and stuff. Does this light actually function? I don't think it does, actually. I don't think it does, no. Because it would have lit up otherwise, wouldn't it? So we should be able to get power now. Power? Yes, okay, we are getting power. Fantastic. And I obviously don't have... Sorry. I obviously don't have all of the mods to go ahead and make the conduits really, really ultra powerful. So, might have to go ahead and... Might have to go ahead and just place down a lot of these. You know what I mean? Oh, one thing I have been preferring, actually, recently, is not using the tall radial ones, but using these ones. Because they look really neat and tidy. Let's go and get rid of a lot of that crap there. Let's go ahead and see... which one do I want to use? Probably... like... that one like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab that conduit junction. Connect it up right there. Where's it connecting to? Oh! Make sure you don't grab the red rocket. Obviously... with the mod, I've got to scrap everything. I can even scrap and pick up the building itself. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. So we got that right there. That's connecting there. And you know, a lot of people I've noticed don't use these. And I didn't use them for the longest time. But now I've used them a couple times. I love these conduit things because they keep everything so tidy. Yet they allow you to go ahead and put power everywhere, you know, very efficiently. So it's awesome. I think they're great. I don't know why more people don't use them, frankly. Alright, so we got that there. What's the best way to do this then? We've got a corner piece right there. Do we have a corner radiator one? The radiator ones are the ones which act like the conduits, you know, which kind of emanate power around them, so to speak. The ones which emanate power around are the radial ones. So let's see. Suppose really we could go ahead and just find one of the regular old curved ones for now. Find a curved one for now. A small curved one, preferably. There we go. And also add the radio thing there. That's got a power thing on it. That's what I'm after. Go to grab that. And then have one of the radial things there. And now keep it going. Yeah, let's keep it going. Keep the little daisy chain a-rolling. Oh, but there is a slope there, isn't there? Oh, now think about it. Yeah, because there's a slope, that could cause problems. Let's not do that, then. Let's go ahead. Oh, for God, no. Oh, no, 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 no. You can't undo that, can you? Okay, okay. We were going to redo it anyway. Do not delete the red rocket building. Do not do that. That is very, very bad. Okay. I was going to go ahead and re-put some different power there anyway, wasn't I? Let's go ahead and build the conduits first, actually. That might be a bit easier. Let's go ahead and build the conduits first. Oh, well, I've got to go ahead and do the menu thing again, haven't I? So, yeah, we'll probably, we'll add the power. And then we'll call this stream of quits. You know, we have gone on a little bit longer, seeing as we were pretty late starting and we had a lot of problems. But hopefully we can get this going. RWC2408 says, Final Render, are you ever going to play Battlegrounds again? I might do, actually. In fact, I had a great idea. I had it last night. You know, I woke up from a night terror screaming at 3 in the morning, as I normally do. And then I thought, you know what? H1Z1 King of the Kill has just gone free to play on Steam. It might be on console or something as well. I don't know. So what I might do like a Battlegrounds versus Fortnite versus H1Z1 video. You know, where we just have like a good discussion. Kind of like properly edit it and stuff like that with graphics and stuff. So that we could go ahead and judge which is the best one. Obviously, it wouldn't actually have a decision. You know, I wouldn't actually say, this one is definitely the best one, you know. But it would be a fun discussion. I think it would be a cool video. You know what I'm saying? What's going on there? So yeah, I don't know if I'll do an actual Battlegrounds video again for a while, but there is that. Skidoodle says, if anyone is planning to donate, could they please address my situation? Skidoodle, if you are referring to blocking your other accounts, then no, all blocks are final. So, sorry about that. You know, if we block someone, then we do that for a reason. And not only that, but preferably we don't really want multiple accounts subscribed to the channel anyway, because that actually hurts the channel itself. So, having one of your channels blocked is probably a good thing for me, frankly. So, please don't complain about you getting blocked, because there's probably a good reason for it. Okay? Not discussing it anymore. Alright? Case closed. Alright. So let's see if we can get these conduits kind of at a good angle. Can we actually line it up properly? Almost. Almost. We might have to have it levitating just a tad. Like that. Let's see if we can get this to work then. Can we get this to work? I think it might work. But does it actually glitch into the building? No, it does not. That's pretty sweet. Alright, so if we can go ahead and do that, and we can also go ahead and grab like the radiator parts as well, then we're able to go ahead and make this work quite nicely. So you go ahead and grab that section there, and add a radiator to it, like that. Then we can go ahead and get everything powered up quite nicely. You know, wire-free, hassle-free, you know, no dangling wires. Some people like the dangling wires, but not everyone does. So, let's go ahead and see if we can do it this way. Because I don't know why I didn't use these for the longest time, you know, because I think they're great now I've used them a little bit, you know. I think they're great now I've used them a little bit. Even though they're not technically lined up when we go ahead and move them. Let's try just moving them anyway, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and click it right there. And now. Try to angle it up just a little bit, like this. I'm just slowly adjusting its angle, you know? Because it's obviously a big straight piece. And now let's bring it down -1. And just do this until it's lined up. I've already technically snapped it together, so it should still transmit power regardless, you know? So that's that there. Yep, this is going to work. This is going to work. It's sticking out a little bit, but then again, that's kind of natural for it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And also, the thing about the conduits as well is that you don't actually need to go ahead and have them anchored to anything because it's a solid piece. So it doesn't matter if they're actually floating a little bit. Later the Fallout says, I use conduits as curtain rods. That's a really good idea, actually. Go ahead and use these as curtain rods. That's a really clever idea. I like that. That's pretty darn good. I might use that at some point if I'm ever in the need for some curtain rails. So now, what am I looking for? What am I looking for? I'm looking for one which has like an extra piece, aren't I? Like that, maybe. Maybe that one? Probably like that. There we go. I'm going to snap that there. And also add another radial one. The radial one is what gives the wireless power its power, you know? Snap that there. Sweet. And now go in and get some more of these. And snap it in place. There we go. And once again, you know, we'll go ahead and rotate it up a bit at an angle. Alright, so. That is the wrong way, isn't it? Is that working now? Is that working now? Not quite, not quite. Is it the, see? I'm rotating it around the wrong way, aren't I? Right, so rotating it that way is alright. This is the only problem with this system. There you go. Is that sometimes I forget which button presses do what. I think I did it wrong on this one, didn't I? I think I hit the wrong button on that one. I did, yeah. I rotated it on the wrong axis. So yeah, let's go ahead and fix this properly then, shall we? It was that button. But that's too much, of course. So let's go ahead and do it like that. There we go. And now we can snap the rest of them to it. So obviously, we just got to adjust its angle just a little bit. And then adjust it again when we get to like long straight parts. So that it all lines up properly. Obviously, that piece is stuck like that now. So let's just go ahead and pop a new one on there. Yep, that's good. And now we'll rotate it the same way. F like that. And raise it up a tad. See, again, that's a little too extreme. So what we're going to do, we're just going to adjust its angle a little bit. And lower it a tad. Raise it up a bit. So, you know, some people like doing things numerically. Some people like doing things kind of eye to eye, you know? But obviously, I prefer doing things numerically. It's much more exact. Headhunter says, do you have a plan to do more Dark Souls on the channel again? I don't think so, actually. I mean, obviously, I did the playthrough of Dark Souls 1. I really enjoyed it. Didn't do too well in views, but I really enjoyed doing it. So I think it was great to do. But at the same time, Dark Souls 1 is the only one I really ever fell in love with, you know? Like, Dark Souls 2, I ran out of effigies in the Adrenaline Castle and kind of couldn't be bothered to go back to it. Dark Souls 3, I only played it for about 45 minutes, maybe 2 hours or so. Bloodborne, I kept going to like the same kind of halfway mark and then losing interest because it got a little bit too hard. I'm like, I really can't be bothered to run back to go ahead and fight this really hard boss. You know, it got tedious, basically, which is a shame because I've been told that that's the only part in that game that's really tedious. But, I don't plan to. I don't plan to. Dark Souls 1 is the only one I knew in any real depth. Does that make sense? In any real depth. Whereas the other ones, I just have played them, basically. So yeah, this is working pretty nicely, actually. This is working pretty nicely. Alright, so go ahead and do that and raise it up a tad. Yep, that's a good snap. That one's not quite in line, is it? So where isn't it? There we go, that's good. Okay. So that's looking pretty good. One thing we should probably do before we end the stream is actually go ahead and connect some power to this thing. You know what I mean? Let's actually go ahead and do that. Because I will probably wrap up the stream in just like 5 minutes or so. We streamed for a little bit longer, seeing as we had so many technical issues at the start. You know, we lost like half an hour or so due to technical issues. So, hopefully we won't have that next time. Let's go ahead and pop that right there. Quick question before we do end the stream though, people. Do you want to see this next stream? Or shall we go back to doing the Diamond City one next stream? You know, because I did this mostly. Ooh, that's a bit of a problem as well. It's also going at an angle that way. We'll have to go ahead and sort this. Do you want to see this again next stream until it's done? Or shall we go back to the Diamond City one? Yeah, let me know now. You know, before we end the stream, so to speak. Because obviously, this is good fun. But the main idea with it is that I would just like to go ahead and do something different. So people don't get too bored of the Diamond City stuff, you know? But if you want to see this build until it's done, then we can do that. You know, we can totally do that. It probably wouldn't take too long. You know, it may take like a week or two maybe. Something like that. So, let me know. Because obviously we spent like 18 streams on the friggin' thing. Okay, so that's that. Are we going to have to... Do we have to snap all of these in place? Yeah, we're just going to have to do this manually for all of them. Okay, just do it manually for all of them. Okay, so... Is it 20... 1, 2, 3... It's 3, isn't it? Okay, so, in theory, if I go ahead and do that, it should be 23, correct? Almost. 20. No, just 2 more. So 26. 2. Minus 4 even. Okay, yeah, that's the number. That's the number. It's minus 26. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it. Right, so minus 26. But of course, I actually went ahead and already did a little bit, didn't I? Yep, okay, just confusing myself a little bit there. And now just kind of put it back like, say, minus 5. You know, some people just really don't have the patience to do things numerically. But honestly, numerically is the way to go. Same for doing anything with computers. Commands is the way to go. You know, not menus, not WYSIWYG systems and stuff. Commands is the way to go. So yeah, that's those fixed. Mostly. Mostly. It'll probably take a lot of time to go ahead and get it working probably. But it is good fun. Okay, Michelle Flamingo says, yeah, this is 10 times more fun than the Diamond City one. Okay, okay. So Diamond City will take a long, hard time. And this radius settlement is not hard to go back to. Go back to Diamond City when this is done. Okay, if this one can be completed in the next stream, complete this one and do the inner cells at DC. I don't think this will be done in the next stream. But maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Depends how much we want to do with it. But yeah, okay. So, looking like a lot of people are going to be saying, do this one next stream. Okay, we can do that. We can do this next stream as well. But I just, for the love of God, I don't want people to get so in love with doing builds like this to where people then no longer want to see the Diamond City one. Because we've obviously put so much effort into that, you know? I don't want to see people suddenly say, don't go back to the Diamond City one. Does that make sense? I don't want people to do that. I still want to get that one done because we put so much time and effort, and a lot of people have put money into it as well, you know, with the donations and stuff like that. I know some, you could argue they're putting money into the content, not into the mod, but some people have said they're donating because they love the idea of the mod, so got to keep that in mind too, basically. Not that I'm ever going to say that the donations are going to dictate what happens on the channel and stuff like that, but obviously it is something to keep in mind that people like it enough to donate to it, you know what I mean? Alright, so what's the best way to do this then? Probably like this. Go and grab one of the wall pass-throughs, connect that via a wire. Oh, is it not going to work? Maybe put it at an angle. An angle like that. There we go, that works now. And connect that to there. There we go. So now they should be transmitting power across. Let's just go ahead and quickly test it. Michelle Flamingo says, I do still enjoy a break from Diamond City. Just a break. Yeah, I agree. You know, just kind of a break. Later Forward says, I'm invested into Diamond City as well. Yep. So, yeah. That's the thing. I'm invested in Diamond City as well. You know, I've put so much time and effort into that mod. I don't want to see people suddenly, like, seeing this instead, you know? So, there we go. So, that's connected right now. So, that should be transmitting power everywhere. How about we go ahead and test it? So, this should light up. Yes, it does. Okay, so let's go ahead and move it, like, say, over here. Okay, that's not lighting up for some reason. Or is it? Or is it just not? Okay, it's looking like I'm going to have to try to solve, like, the power problem later as well. Okay, so yeah. We are going to be ending the stream here then, people. We're going to be ending the stream here. And it's been a very interesting stream. Very interesting stream. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and save it here. So, thank you very much for basically watching this stream, people. You know, it's been a nice little divide from what we've normally done on this building streams. Oh, game freeze right there. Game freeze. Game freeze again. My golly, my gosh. Yeah, I've really enjoyed doing this, actually. Yeah, despite the technical issues at the start, I've really enjoyed doing this. Let's kind of go out on like a shot of the main character. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'll just kind of read some of your guys' chat and then we'll wrap it up in like 2 minutes or so. Okay then, so yeah, people are saying goodbye and stuff like that, and I hope you all had fun, you know, and stuff like that. Obviously, we've had people going ahead and donating in, which has been fantastic. Thanks very much for donating, people. It's been very, very helpful that you guys have done that. We've had some new people watching today, which is fantastic, and it would be great if we could go ahead and maybe get more people watching next time as well. That would be really, really good. And, RWC2408 says, when are you ending the stream? Right about now. So, yeah, that's it. And I hope you all sleep well, basically. I hope you all sleep well. It's going to be a cold night, that's for sure. Later the Faller says, thanks for a great stream. I'm off to eat dinner. Goodbye, everyone. That's awesome. Okie dokie. So, thank you very much for going ahead and watching this. As I said again, I'm going to go ahead and get some sleep now. And I'll see you all the day after tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but the day after that. So, goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Have fun. Sleep well. Don't forget to eat your milk and drink your vegetables. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. See you around. Bye.